Nobody, no crime. Well, not on my time. Eyes are watching, giving victims a voice. Raise your voice from Delphi to Camden, and there will be no more botching. We might not be Dateline, but come along if you want a great time. Grab yourself a glass of wine, and let's talk some true crime. And hey, you'll even have an alibi if you collect evidence in red Solo cups. If your expert says it just did, you might have a problem. We might not be Dateline, but come along if you want a great time. Grab yourself a glass of wine, and let's talk some true crime. And hey, you'll even have an
Hello, beautiful humans. How are you today? How is everyone doing? Are we doing good on this Tuesday that feels like a Monday? And boy, does it ever feel like a Monday. I don't know about you guys, but for me at least, how is everyone? Let's see how we're doing. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? Mish from North Ireland. Hey, welcome. I really wanted to hear what you have to say. I'm getting a bit of pushback on X for my opinion. Oh, well, tell me what your opinion is. I will tell you what mine is. We'll swap. We'll share. How about that? Hi, Tammy. How are you? It's great to see you. Amy, good evening. I'm so frustrated with the aliens. Oh, babe, you and me both. You and me both. Becky, how are you? Miss Audrey, our queen. Don't pay those dipshits any mind. Keep your black game strong. Yes, yes, they have all their trolls out. All the trolls, all 10 of their friends. Let's see. Phlox McGee, the judge, has to see how despicable the alien is, right? I would think so. I would think so. Trust me, they see a lot. So yeah. Hi, Jeannie, how are you? Mitchell, hello. My girl Kristen, how are you? Linda, how are you, Linda? Let's see here. Side eyes, what's up, babe? How are you? JC, Music Man, doing well, and I even got Friday off as well. Heck yes, that's a win. That's a beautiful looking week, if I do say so myself. Let's see. I'm good. Tammy, thank you for asking. I am doing well. It's been a day. Been a day. I think she was set up and possibly drugged. Well, that's an interesting take, and I wouldn't say that I necessarily disagree with you. The aliens are playing dirty. Yeah. What did we say? What did we say not too long ago? Leopards don't change their spots. So I am not surprised by this. You know, we can be hopeful and we can hope for the best. But you also play with a snake. Can't get mad when the snake bites you. Why? Because you knew it was a snake. So we knew exactly what type of people they were. And so when they act like the scumbags that they continue to show, we can't be super shocked. It doesn't mean we can't do things like donate. I don't know how many of you were here yesterday, but we had an impromptu, like, 15-minute notice show, and during that show, I asked everybody who possibly had a few dollars to donate left to Kelsey to donate to her Gifts and Go and put Alien Attack, and you guys showed up. We raised $400 in the time of my live stream. It was insane. You guys are incredible. And bet your bottom dollar, I told Ashley and Courtney about it. I tweeted at them and showed clips. I literally posted screenshots of the Gifts and Go and the alien attacks being um, put in the description and said, "Thanks to you and your ridiculous tweets, you raised $400 more for Kelsey." So thank you. Um, I'm sure they loved that, right? All right, let's see. Is it possible it was something innocent like she was showing her scar? On TB, she mentioned people always ask about being shot, if she was drugged. KF is more than danger than I thought. Yeah. Yeah, I heard this as well. And yeah, I mean, look, people know who she is. Okay, so is it out of the possibility that someone asked to see it? Yeah, it's not. Also, I'll just say we haven't seen this said video that supposedly exists from this phantom bar. Um, let's see. It was a tidbit that Michael gave about her calling the cops, so it makes me wonder what happened to Kelsey. Yeah, I heard that too. Um, if you guys have not watched Justice Served, make sure to check that out tonight. It was a really good show as always. They talk about Raven Rogue, who I believe is Ashley, and I know a lot of people believe it's Ashley. There's a lot of evidence that points to that. Plus, she knows things that only again, we had our live stream last night, and let's remember that during that live stream, we didn't know about this motion, right? But who did? Well, both parties knew. So the stuff that Ashley Raven Rogue was saying, it matches up perfectly to what's in the motion that was not released to the public yet. So again, exactly what I was saying last night, those are things and allegations that only the two parties would know. We know Kelsey's not talking about that kind of stuff. So there's firsthand knowledge. Again, these people are not very bright. Not very bright at all. So it's very telling. I think today there's even more more uh evidence that it points to Ashley than yesterday, and there was a hell of a lot yesterday. So, did they show it in court? To my knowledge, no. So that's interesting as well. Honestly, I think she needs to stay out of the public eye for a while. Yeah, I mean, look, I don't disagree, but also it she was acquitted, and if she wanted to grab a drink at a bar, um, I don't feel like she should have to feel like a prisoner. She was already incarcerated for 102 days, um, after a hell of an ordeal, and so, like, I think she is laying low, but at the same time, girl has to eat. I've seen they got food, okay? They got food there. So, you know, but it is concerning. The allegations are after one drink. Well, I have a lot of questions about that. Don't know about you guys, but um if any of that is accurate, which I highly doubt, that's a problem that that she was served one drink. I'd wanna know what was in that one drink and who served it, because that doesn't add up. Um, Riza saying they don't believe a effing word. Justin says, if anything, she's being stalked and set up, and he tried to set her up. Yeah, And let's not forget this was an attack on Kelsey from Justin, but also North Andover. So you can't take that piece out of it and the possibility that this also might be related to that, right? She has enemies now, Justin the aliens, and members of that North Andover Police Department who she made look pretty foolish. Their negligence and sheer incompetence is literally what caused her to be shot. They have a stake in this game. So I do not doubt for a second that it could be Justin related and having people follow her, having a private investigator, maybe, but I doubt it. I doubt it because they're cheap, right? Private investigators are expensive. And somehow the video was obtained. The bar clearly doesn't know about participating because they're scared that people will find out who, right? So I highly doubt they would have given the video over to a private investigator. That's just my opinion. Don't know anything else about that, but that's my personal opinion. I don't think it was obtained by a private investigator. So, Linda and Michael, great show. Love them both. I do too. Like Linda is a freaking queen and Michael is hilarious. Like, I mean, what a pair and I don't know how they don't have like 100 subscribers. They're just phenomenal. I love them too. And how cute was Linda when she was getting so mad at Justin? Like she's adorable but also fierce. Like I just love her. It was amazing. If this happened almost 3 weeks ago, it only got leaked by the alien. Yeah. Kelsey is not trying to publicize any of their private shit. It is all coming from his ASAP family. Yeah, 100%. 100%. And they're so dumb. Like, hello, like Cardi B, hello. You posting that yesterday, we all know it's you. Like, come on. You may as well show your face. Like, put your real profile picture on. We know who you are. It's stupid. I don't know much about the legal system, but Kelsey expected to file a response and we'll be able to see. Seems like she should clear her name, get the truth out. Yeah, generally that's how it goes. One will file, then there will be a response. So that's generally how it goes. And yes, if they do file a response, it will be public whenever it is put on the dockets and made public. Then yes, we will have that. But also I just find it interesting that there was no video. Like, where's the video? And Ashley said it was being leaked. Well, I still haven't seen it. So where's it at? Where's that video, guys? I don't know about it. Anyways, I need to catch up on what happened. Well, we're gonna read some of the motion. I'm not gonna read all of it because it's literally the same shit, different day. It's just regurgitated. That's all he does. And if you pay attention, it's the same verbiage. Like in every allegation that he claims, it's the same verbiage that he uses on every allegation that has proved to be false. Like literally. So there's only so many times I can stomach reading that garbage, but there is obviously we'll go over some of the new garbage. Still garbage, but the new garbage because it is infuriating. Priscilla reminding everyone to like the streams. Yes, if you're new here, please subscribe. It is free. I think you will like it here. We have a wonderful group, a wonderful chat that's like a little family. And as you saw yesterday, we do something about injustice. And sometimes the only thing we can do is donate to help the cause. And that's what we did, even on an impromptu live. So we have a wonderful little network here that I just adore. So you guys are all fantastic. Um, Jeannie's saying, "Lauren, you were right about everything. Thank you." Thanks for this. What the hell is going on? Some shady shit, Catherine. Shady shit. She should be able to live her life. Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, I get, and I think she is staying low profile, I think she's doing a great job and still she is being able to share her poetry, and now that is being attacked and criticized by Justin in the papers. Okay. The fact that she is being able to verbalize and share her experience and her hell that she went through, he's now attacking that because she has the courage to share that with people online. Now that's under attack, like F directly off. Okay. So that's disgusting. So we'll go over that. Um, I think she definitely should not go anywhere alone. That's a valid concern. And what a world, right? That you can't go anywhere alone. That just it sucks. Like it hurts me. Let's see. Yep, Tammy saying the same thing. Have a friend for protection. KY, how are you, buddy? How are you doing? Ashley embellished what was in the filing. Kelsey probably shouldn't be alone currently for her own safety. Yeah, I mean, I know she's well protected as far as her home goes. Her dad's not letting her have any kind of establishment without a million security cameras. We saw that evident in her last house, and he had the fortitude to replace those immediately. So I know as far as that goes, but it's what a world that we have to live in now that we are concerned when she does go anywhere, and having a friend every single time you need to go somewhere is not always possible. So it pisses me off. Do you know where the hell did all this come from? Nope. It came from the aliens and their attack. So that's why the thumbnail is the way that it is. And if you didn't notice, Justin has alien ears and alien skin, and I love that for him. Um, Surveillance video, no police reports. Right. You remember? I don't know if you guys remember a trial called Karen Reed, and there was no reports for anything. That was shady, right? That was suspect. Where's the reports? This was such a big deal. She's supposedly banned from the establishment, but yet there's no report. Okay, sure. Sure, Justin. Um, let's see. Hello, Mr. Monk. How are you? There is just never any proof of all these claims. I don't understand how it holds up in court. Well, I don't think it would at all. And I'm sorry, but a court is going to look at the fact that they wouldn't put the bar's name out there. If they're now this is just me looking at it objectively. If there isn't a connection somehow, if I'm Justin's attorney, I'm sorry. You didn't choose the bar she came into. I'm not holding your name back. This is a public court document, and that holds weight. Like, the fact that you would put that in writing, I understand the bar not wanting it out there. Oh, I get that, because it doesn't look good for them whatsoever. But for his attorney and him to protect them by some means also screams some kind of a connection, in my opinion. No, police are not going to help her. No. I got interesting info today about Noonan, which opened a whole new rabbit hole of questions. Our queen is now doing FOIAs. Oh, speaking of FOIA and find out. Emily C's new website. Fantastic. If you haven't seen it. It's amazing. If you're into merch, I highly suggest this merch. It is really fun and comfortable and really actually inexpensive. Audrey, if you ever wanna chat about it, you have an open seat here anytime at my house. Um, I think that there's a whole lot there. If I had to guess, it's probably a really big rabbit hole, with Noonan and that whole department. So, no telling what you will find, and I absolutely love that you are digging in like that. Michael Bryan just reported from his sources that Kelsey called the police, but there were no reports made. Yes, I was watching. I was watching as well. Leah saying, I know we want to respect Kelsey's wishes, even though I'm sure Justin is one who is demanding she ask for the privacy. The case needs sunlight. It is the only way to stop her from being railroaded. Yeah, Leah, that's why I'm here, you know? This is public stuff and you can still respect someone's privacy. Listen, the whole court hearing wasn't aired today. So that's a lot of privacy. Um, but you're right. It would be an injustice, in my opinion, and I know a lot of other people's opinions, if we just stop talking about this part of it, because this part of it is also what started the whole thing. Um, and there was connections with Justin and North Andover. They were literally planning and scheming behind her back. And it ultimately lost Kelsey's custody for the baby. And no one, including Kelsey, got to have a second, two-party hearing. She still never had that chance. She hasn't yet. I think that happens in July. Um, and if it's a public document, I wanna cover it because it's public. And, we also can help her still. We also are fundraising and things like that to get her those funds, and so I think anything public is completely fair game, especially when there is an alien attack, which is clearly what's happening, over the last couple days. What are I can't I clearly don't stay quiet very well because 'cause I'm barking back at Ashley on on Twitter. But you're gonna like, I feel, like, protective of Kelsey, and, like, if you're gonna say that bogus shit, you better provide some kind of proof, okay? And even at that, it has absolutely nothing to do with her raising her child. If any of that was true, I still don't care. People, mothers, fathers, people with children go to bars and drink all the time, and they still are fantastic parents. They didn't bring their child to a bar. And the fact that they're claiming it was one drink, yeah, that's shady as shit. Okay. So again, there's things that aren't passing the smell test, in my opinion, in this whole story. They made themselves look foolish. Yes, they did. They continue to. I mean, they really do. It's like they don't learn. Does anyone know what the lawyer had to say? I To my opinion, not much. Not a whole lot of much. I don't think a whole lot happened today. And everything, like Michael said, was gonna be taken under advisement, so not shocking. Um, Not shocking, but yeah, I personally think Justin's lawyer is a scumbag. That's my opinion. They picked him for a reason. I think he's sleazy. I think the other attorney that works with him is sleazy. Yeah. Sarah B. Creative saying this is nuttier than squirrel skeet. And fact. I agree. It is. I heard the bar is called the Goat. I am not gonna speak to that, but I will say I've not heard that name. Um, the entire police department was sitting behind Noonan. They didn't give a rat's ass about Kelsey. Yeah. Yeah, and I can attest to that. I was there. It was disgusting and they didn't. It was gross. Um No, you're totally fine, Disney nerd. I did not see it, but you repeat all day long, and that's totally fine. Thank you for being here. Um, everyone guessing the same thing. I'm not sure where that would do you know where that was said? Definitely not heard that name, so I wouldn't put too much stock in that one there. Um, and also too, like, we have to be careful about it because you don't wanna accuse a wrong bar and it actually hurt their business when they're not the ones being the scumbag. So, um, but let's see. Linda's rant about when she was the judge should have said tonight was fire. It was so good. It was so good. I mean, I even wrote down like, I can't remember what she said. I'll look at it now because I was like, "Damn, that's a good point." I mean, she's just so good. Like, I wanna see her try a case and cross-examine anyone, like, anyone. Um Yeah, so she made the point thank you, Mr. Monk, that she made the point that allegedly this happened on May 6th, and then if that's the case, that she's such a date because he's attributing this to being a danger to her child of what allegedly they're saying happened at this bar where she got 1 drink. So that's the biggest jump of the century, and, she's saying, "Okay, if that's the case, you waited 20 days to file a report, and you thought your son's was in jeopardy. Okay, well, that doesn't make sense either. You can't have it both ways." So I thought that was, an excellent point by Linda Kitty Bodden, who is always making excellent points, but, I love that one. The details in the motion are so over the top that I find it very hard to believe the aliens have a history of fabricating stories to trash their perceived enemies. Yes, they do. They will take something very, very normal and somehow twist it into some nefarious evil act. And they were so scared for I can't remember the word, like the verbiage now, but it's the same thing every single accusation is the same verbiage. Blech. Like it's gross. Yep, no proof. What a surprise. Exactly, Riza. No way a bar does not have video. Oh, they're alleging it's there, but we haven't seen it, right? And Ashley's saying it's being released. Okay, I'll wait. I'll wait. Where is it? We know they have it, right? If it happened, I just hope that they have the footage of this one drink being made and by who, because that seems sus as hell. If in fact any of this is true, I suspect it's not. It's all exaggerated. And if we saw the video, we would be like, "Are you shitting me? That is what you call that? That is what you call being in the bathroom with a dude and having no." Like that is my assumption. Um, whatever. And like I said, I could care less. Like if there is a video and it ever were to come out, yeah, I don't care. Don't care. Her baby wasn't with her. And, like, what's your point? Like, that's what you're 'cause, ultimately, he's wasting his money. He's the one that's having his attorney write these ridiculous motions. So, however he'd like to spend his money that we know he didn't have a whole lot of to begin with no gas. Okay, no gas, Justin. If that's how he chooses to spend his money, go right ahead, buddy, but you're dumb. You are literally dumb. So appears to be a lot of emphasis on the donation account. Yes, thank you, Sherry Davis, for bringing that up. Yeah, he's big mad. They're big mad that we're raising funds for Kelsey. And it's also disgusting. He's trying to twist the fact that she didn't pay uh this supervisor who's doing the visitations immediately. Like, like, mind you, this was like thousands of dollars, and he's trying to bring it to the court's attention that she didn't pay her immediately. Are you kidding me? Trying to make it seem like she's misusing the funds that we're raising. That's how it appears to me. You also can F right off with that, Justin, because that is ridiculous. I'm so sorry. I don't know about you, but, like, not most people have the ability to be like, "Oh, okay. How much was that?" Like, I can't remember how much it was, but it was thousands of dollars. I'd be, "Oh, okay. Here you go right now." No, that's not how it works. Just like Linda was saying, you pay your bills usually monthly. Calm down, dum dum. You probably wouldn't know that because you probably have never paid any of your bills. We know Kelsey paid yours, so, yeah, that tracks, actually. So, no wonder that's a shock to you. You should maybe pay a bill or 2 before you weigh in on someone's ability to pay, and if it should have been paid the day of. Oh, I can't with him. Like, literally just when you think they couldn't get dumber, they get dumber. If she's banned from the bar with no name, would there be a report on that? Not necessarily. I mean, unless the bar filed a police report, which obviously they did not. This is it's so stupid. It's so stupid. I mean, and also, like, I'm sorry. I get the bar not wanting people to know, but also, if this is the behavior that was going on in there, why are they so worried? It's you know, that's fine. If you wanted to ask someone to leave, if this was the behavior, it was making the owners uncomfortable or whatever, why would you be concerned about that? Like, I would assume that if anyone else did that behavior, they would ask them to leave. So why is it different with her? Something's off. Something doesn't add up, guys. Yeah. Rhonda says, "Love it here." Well, I love that you are here. Rhonda is always here. We love Rhonda. I believe nothing that comes from the alien or anyone supporting them. Do they have supporters, Disney? Where are they? All I see is like 10 friend accounts that are probably all them. Like, "Oh, no, my curtain. Please hold." Actually, I'll just do that. Okay. This is what happens when you have cats, guys. Um, they play in the curtain and then they pull the curtain down. All right. Justin has to stop playing victim and circumstances he created. This right here. You don't get to bitch about a circumstance or whatever if you created it. Those are called consequences. Yeah. But Justin will always be the victim because that's who he is. The whole family appears to be that way, in my opinion. And that I don't think will change. I hope that it changes. I hope that he grows up. But again, leopards don't change their spots. What's up, Chastity? How are you? Gosh darn. If she breathes, is this gonna be scrutinized too? Yes. Yes. He's looking for anything. He's looking for anything. And obviously, in my opinion, creating things that don't exist and twisting them because she's not doing anything. She's being a normal adult human and things are going well with her and her child. And it's like they never were apart. It's a problem for him. What are you going to do then? Well, create some BS on the internet, right? I don't know. It's not the first time I've seen it. I would be happy to meet her for a drink. I live in Newburyport, but honestly, give her privacy. I'm too old. Lori, that's sweet of you. Um, I really wish we had the play-by-play from the court. I really want to know what the judge's attitude and demeanor was today and how she reacted to things Justin alleged. I hope she had many questions. I heard the judge was good, so I heard nothing negative about the judge. I heard good things. And I don't even know that these allegations were brought up in court today. So I don't know if that even came up. Um, let's see. I didn't get the cat signal that we were discussing alien shenanigans. Cat lady ballerina official. We indeed are, but you haven't missed anything. We haven't gone over the papers. I can never say it. I can never say it like Queen Mel. If she had one drink, someone had to have drugged her. Yeah, something's not right. Something's not right. Hmm. The alien butts. Yes. All right, I'm way behind. Like as usual, way behind in the chat. The video is like the Ring camera video in the reads. Yeah, there's a few similarities, Maverick. I think the same thing about Justin wanting to control third parties and pictures that she may or may not be posting of her child on her private accounts, or people streaming. Isn't that interesting? She mentioned streamers, bloggers for for an hour, like something about an hour at a time. Actually, motherfucker, it's 3 hours. The fundraisers are always 3. Get it right. Um, and so I equate that back to Jen McCabe when she's like talking about Aiden to the judge. Can you do anything to stop him blogging about me? No, it's called America. Welcome to America. It's the First Amendment. Um, how can a lawyer write this as truth? Well, I mean, number one, that's what his client's telling him. And number two, he's getting paid. And, whether he believes it or not, he still has to do what his client wants, which I don't know. Can you imagine having them as clients? I can't imagine that's enjoyable. Lisa and Dougie, because let's be honest, let's be real. Justin's not coming up with this stuff on his own. I think we all think that. Justin and his family are professional gaslighters. Yeah. Yes. In my opinion, Kelsey is in danger of them physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially. Yeah, and that's why I think it's important that there still be a spotlight on this because um there wasn't until, the YouTube community took hold of this case. And they are professional gaslighters. And it's maddening at this point, the ridiculous things that come out of their mouth, and they think that people would believe it. Let's see. I have a minute figured out what he is saying. She supposedly did. I'm in a little late. We're gonna go over it. Free the First Amendment. We're gonna go over it in the papers. I'm gonna read basically the new accusations. The old ones, I'm not gonna reread them. Every single motion is the same thing, same stuff from years prior. It's like ridiculous. But I'll go over the new ones. Audrey, you can't drop such a hot tea and not share. She may not be ready. She may not. Um, was the hearing allowed to be recorded? Just wasn't because no cameras were in there. Yeah. Yeah, that's my understanding. Well, Ashley did the bar no favors because she already blatant blasted the bar's name in her slanderous Twitter post. Where? Can you send it to me? Wait, she post hold up. Is that where you guys are getting the goat? Did she post the goat? Oh, that'd be some shit, wouldn't it? Oh, you have no idea. Let me know, and if you're on Twitter, send me a DM, Lauren Katie. Send me a screenshot of the post you're talking about if you have it or anyone has it. I want to see that, and then we'll discuss. Oh, these people. Candace Owens has an episode today entitled "FOIA and Find Out." I hope Emily trademarks that merch. Candace, I know you're not trying to steal my girl Emily's whole idea. If that shit is spray painted watercolor graffiti, we're gonna have a problem. What is why is Justin still on leave if he had negative drug tests? Oh, well, yeah. There's a lot of questions, and from my understanding, our queen Audrey is going to the next North Andover Select Board. I'm sure Mazza will be streaming it. I hope she has some support there. There's a lot of questions that need to be asked. That is also something that needs eyes. That select board meeting, people from North Andover need to start asking questions. Audrey, there was like 2 other gentlemen. They were the only people that ever asked any questions. Audrey from day 1 has been asking questions. Why there is 200 over 200 videos of him smoking something, some kind of a drug of substance. Many have different feelings about what that drug may be, but it is clear he is smoking it. Okay, over 200. So what are we doing here? He's been on leave for how long? Paid leave. Paid. Apparently, Massachusetts, they just allow you to do things that you're not allowed to do, put you on leave, and then let you sit there and collect money from the taxpayers for doing wrong deeds. They did this. There's still people, like Good from the Karen Reed case, that is sitting there getting paid for being a scumbag because they're helping them out, in my opinion. So why is that allowed? Why is that going on? Why is there not an update? The community has a right to know. This has been a long time for something that we all saw with our own eyes. Allegedly, he took a drug test and passed. This is coming from Justin. So believe it, put a whole pound of salt in there. Okay. But that's what he's saying. That's what he said to the court. So even if that's the case, want to explain why there's over 200 videos of you doing exactly what you said you wouldn't do when you took the oath to be a fireman? Also, where are my seltzer water people? If you have a Publix near you, run, don't walk, and buy this because I don't like flavored seltzer water at all. I just don't like it. It leaves an aftertaste. It tastes like the aspartame. I don't like that. So I just drink the plain seltzer water, and that's what I prefer. Well, this one, red, white, and blue pop. Okay. I saw this and I was like, you know what? It's cheap. I'm gonna grab a couple of these and they can't be that bad. These are fantastic. Like the only flavored ones I've ever liked. There's no aftertaste. There's no aspartame taste. It is clear American brand from Publix. If you have one and they have the red, white, and blue pop, thank me later. I'm going to go there, not tomorrow, but probably the next day and get more. Okay. Side rant done. Yeah, anyone know how the judge reacted? Yeah, I think the judge, I've heard really good things. I've heard that the judge was good. There was nothing really of note. The judge seemed to be good and all of that. I don't think it was a very interesting like hearing. So, I guess this is a good one that we missed because it doesn't appear that there was really anything of real value that happened. So, yes, Priscilla, Lori is a big proponent of keeping an eye on it respectfully, and that is what we're gonna do. So, in my opinion, he forced her into asking us to stop reporting on it. Um, I don't know, but I do know that Kelsey knows him, right? She was almost married to him. She was engaged, and I think she was trying to be nice and do, I think you have to remember that was coming off of they were able to talk after that court date, and he, for whatever, I mean, his attorney put it in the motions that they had progress and he agreed to get the app and all of that thing. And so, yeah, I think she was trying to be the person that she is, which is a really nice, kind person. And unfortunately, you are only responsible for yourself. You can't make the other person be an adult. And so, I think she was really trying to put out the olive branch there, and you know, kudos to her. Like I said, she is a better person than I am on a lot of levels, I feel like. Like the incident at the park probably wouldn't have been nearly as calm as she was. And I, would have to bite my tongue, but I don't know that I would have said said that. I mean, she's just a good person. Like, she's an adult. She is, I can't say enough good things about her, and that's why it's a literally funny that he says all these things, but he's the one that's doing it. Let's see. Can there be a class action lawsuit against Justin Aylaian for clogging up the court system with fraud? No. But she can sue him civilly for everything else that he's done, but not specifically for the court system. He has a right to file bogus claims and all of that. Now, the judge also has a right to see right through them and toss them out. But I mean, it is his right to, you know, file these ridiculous, bogus things. But she can absolutely sue him civilly for a lot of things, actually. And yeah, okay, I'm just gonna not go on that. Okay. The trolling was only against the fundraiser and Kelsey's supporters. No replies to any other accounts. I didn't see others jumping on board with the trolling, but I may have all of them blocked. No, I didn't see I didn't see that either, Maverick. It was literally just Ashley. Usually you'll see like one or two. No, just her. Like just her. And yeah, it was interesting that it was done during the fundraiser, which is funny because like nobody saw it until like the next day. Like at least I didn't. Um okay, I'm gonna go through these fast. I am a very slow Maza Kelsey fundraiser. 17 is this Sunday on Maza Media, Lauren. I'm working on the time. Fantastic. I love that idea because when the aliens attack, we donate. That is the name on the thumbnail for a reason. That is what we can do. And I'll say it here again. If you guys have a few dollars you can spare to give to Kelsey's defense fund, her gifts and go, please make a few dollar donation and put in the description alien attack. We did it yesterday on our random live stream and raised $400. So, that is what pisses them off. That is also in the motion. He's complaining. If you can spare $5, $3, whatever you can spare. It doesn't go unnoticed. Kelsey appreciates every single donation. Her and her family are extremely appreciative of all the efforts that have gone in, of every single donation that you guys have made. And it also pisses them off. So it is a win-win. And I love win-wins. I don't know about you guys. So if you're so inclined, if you have a few dollars that you can spare, if I have mods in here, if Moz is still in here, because I know I am. Oh my God, I'm like 20 minutes behind on the chat. That is ridiculous. If Moz or any other mods are in here, if you can put that link in the chat, it will not let me pin it. I don't know why. I need to actually ask somebody about that. Genosaurus Rex. Okay, first of all, I love your name. They won't say the bar yet because you will find the owner is tight with one of the people who Kelsey is about to sue. Genosaurus Rex, you're very wise. Very wise and have a cool name. If you're new here, I don't recognize your name. Glad to have you and your smart comments. Please subscribe. It is free, and I think you'll like it here. Let's see. Amy is excited about the fundraiser. Exactly. She was on her time. Maza, you're amazing. He is our winged king and our fundraiser king. He is, in fact, amazing. Let's see. Gonna go fast because I am 20 minutes behind. That is ridiculous. I'm annoyed at myself that I'm so slow. Trying to see. Con Land. Thirsty Whale. What is that? And if anybody has the tweet from Ashley alleging the name of the bar, please send it my whale. Con Land. Again, saying just a guess in the whale. Okay. Let's see. Skyview for 2. How are you? Would anyone want Justin as their partner at the fire department, seeing how he runs away? That's an excellent point. No, no. And I'd be pissed, right? I'd be pissed if I was a homeowner. My house is already burning down. And then I see this fool trotting along on his skinny little Gumby legs. No, I'd be doubly pissed. Absolutely not. I wouldn't want him to be at my house if my house is on fire, also. But yes, great point. Audrey Elliott, but there is only 3 minutes you get to talk. I know, that stinks. So I have to learn to spit out what I will have to say really quick. Well, I think you've always done a great job, so I have no doubt it will be fantastic. In my experience, baby C will grow up and see all of this. Absolutely. That's what I've said from like day one. The internet is forever. And again, he's only going to be a baby for so long. Like, what are you doing? I mean, again, this is all, it's so selfish. Like, think about your child. He will see all this. Ugh. Yeah. Leslie saying Justin is always going to be laying out traps for her in the next 17 years to try to make her trip. You're absolutely correct. And it's sad. Um, oh, Miss Jess, hi. How are we? If you are still here and I just haven't got to another comment, if you can put the link in the chat. Hi, Jordan Breezy. How are you, girl? Good to see you. Steve saying he likes that Dodgers hat. Thank you. Go Dodgers. Jen, oh, how are you, love? Judge push the can again. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, unfortunately, in Massachusetts, that's what they do. They don't ever rule from the bench, it seems. So, like that, at this point, that doesn't even shock me anymore. Like, it's just, oh, court date. Okay, well, we're not going to hear anything. We're just going to hear the arguments. But, yeah, that's annoying. Let's see. Tortoise interference. These Massachusetts can kickers. Yes. I like your name. I don't recognize you if you're new here. Thank you for being here. Um, I heard KY Maverick saying I heard the judge may have asked why supervision is still needed. Wish we had something to verify that against. Well, that would be refreshing because I wonder the same thing. Why are we still having supervised visits? Why is she having to pay thousands of dollars for supervised visits? I mean, it would make a wonderful thing for a judge to say. Um, yeah, I again, we hopefully will have somebody in there on the next one. So, Laura Wilson, I don't see that shirt in her shop. I think you know what? I think you're right. I think it's on the FOIA and Find Out website. I will actually message her after this and tell her if she can put it in her store because that's I when I bought this, I think I got it from the actual FOIA and Find Out website. Thank you, because I think she needs to have it both places. That will sell more merch. But this I thought it was a long sleeve shirt. It's a very thin sweatshirt and it is very comfortable. Runs maybe a tad small, so just I like to tell people. But I'm telling you, the logo is fire. I'm gonna order the t-shirt also. But I love long sleeve t-shirts or sweatshirts or hoodies and all that. I just love them. So highly recommended. And like she's I think making like $2 off the thing. Like she has it as low as she can price it and it's really good quality. So but that's an excellent idea. Thank you for telling me, Laura Wilson. I will mention it to her. From Kelsey for Justice, she shut down the talk about the alleged incident pretty fast. She noted that allegations don't automatically lead to barriers, they must be valid. So who is Justice for Kelsey? Is that the ex? Like the one with let me go here. Hang on. Doo doo. Let's see. There's so many names of people in different like, I wanna make sure that, we're talking about the same one, because if so, I have not seen that one, and that if it's the same one I'm thinking that's a valid valid source. So, um, let's see. Justice for Kelsey Fitzsimmons. Um, yeah, I don't see anything posted here, so I don't think we're talking about the same one. This isn't something that I have heard, so I would be careful if it's not coming directly from um the actual justice for Kelsey spelled out with the check mark on Twitter. I have not personally heard this, so I don't know. I hope that's true. And I don't see that posted here. It looks like they just retweeted KY Maverick 4 hours ago, and it was something about the trolls. Um, so I don't know. Let's see. Will people be shamed for donating it again? What do you mean? Who was shamed? Um, Alien attack. Yes, exactly. If you donate a few dollars to Kelsey, just make sure you put alien attack. You can put in whatever else you want. Make sure that's in there. In the description. It worked wonders. We raised $400 in a random live yesterday. It goes to Kelsey, and she still has um, the supervisors that she has to pay that are thousands of dollars. So she can really use the funds, and it's to piss them off. Amy Adams, Alien Attack. Love it. I did too. I love it. Welcome everyone for coming in. Just as saying. Okay, Jeno's posting the gifts and go in the chat. Thank you so much. Baker's favorite suitcase. Hi. And Nurse Kim raid. Wait, I missed a Nurse Kim. What? Now I'm sad. I'm so sad. And I probably got to it like 20 minutes late, didn't I? Yeah, you guys, I'm so sorry. Welcome, all my lovies, to the chat. And now I'm sad and I'm going to have to go back and watch the stream. I didn't know she was live. Welcome. I am a slow chat reader, guys. And so I'm just now seeing this. And Nefarious also saying Nurse Kim Raid. Thank you so much. I'm sure it was a good show. Now I'm sad. Did she talk about Kelsey? Tell me everything. Also, if you're new here, thank you. And please subscribe and like. It helps me out and it's free. I think you'll like it here. We have a really good group. So, just to recap what we're doing, we're going over Kelsey and the new BS allegations that Justin has made in his motion. Same shit, different day, basically, but there's some new ones, and we'll go over that. We haven't gone over it yet because I'm reading the chat and I'm slow. I am not tech savvy. So it takes me a minute. And I like to sometimes read the comment and then chat. And so we're doing that. But, anyways, because of the alien attacks that have been happening over the last couple days to Kelsey, we had a random stream yesterday, very, very last minute. And I told everyone, like, if you have the ability, like, to put a few dollars to Kelsey's Gifts and Go link, which is also in the chat. The mods are reposting it. Because why? I'll tell you why. Because it won't let me pin it and I don't know how to fix it. So they are reposting it. But anyways, we raised $400 yesterday just by just saying that and going over the attacks that were happening on Twitter by his sister, who I believe is his sister, and that's my opinion. Anyways, if you do donate, you can spare a few dollars for Kelsey's defense fund. Just make sure you put alien attack in the description because we want to make it very clear. Their attacks are not going over the way that they think, right? They're very money based. That's what moves these people. And they're big mad that we have raised money for Kelsey. So it's a win-win. She really needs the money. She has to pay thousands of dollars for the supervisor who is having to supervise her visits that are ridiculous at this point. She doesn't need that, in my opinion, but I digress. And it pisses Justin and his family off and the trolls. And so it's a win-win. I love that for us. Um, Matt Mello, thank you so much. Alien funding from California. Thank you so much. Is this for Kelsey? So I don't know how to turn off super chats. So if this is for Kelsey, I will donate and make sure that this $10 is in her fund. Just let me know. But like anything that comes in the super chats, this isn't a fundraiser, so I didn't ask anyone how to remove them. But thank you so much. If that's for Kelsey, I will make sure that I make a donation for the $10 in her name, and I will put Alien Attack in the description. But thank you so much, Matt. And if you're new here, welcome because I don't recognize your screen name. Let's see here. All right, guys. Kathy Slaw. I'm just gonna pick people that I feel like are new that I don't recognize. Kelsey has had all this time with Kate or Caden stolen from her. Yes. I mean, this is too much for anyone to go through, and then to think that she went through all of this in a year's time is disgusting. And yet the attacks are now continuing. What's going on? He is so malicious and vile. Go Habs go. Okay. I have family in Montreal, so they would love that you're saying that. Um, yeah, he is malicious. Yeah, and vile. No lies detected. It's gross. Absolutely gross what they're doing. Let's see. I have now posted Kelsey's gifts and go under every single post made by Ravens. Oh, okay. Jeno was trying to do this yesterday. She she was at like 12 yesterday. So the person that is saying that they're Raven, what is it? Raven? I don't even remember. Um, Jeno is going and putting the Gifts and Go fund right under it, which is hilarious. Someone told me, I don't know if this is accurate. Someone told me that this person, the Raven person, who we are pretty sure is Ashley, in my opinion, uh, posted the name of the bar. If anyone has that, if anyone has a screenshot of that, I want to see it. Please DM it to me in my inbox on Twitter, which is Lauren Katie. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Checking my inbox for that information. Right now. Okay. If you have it, please send it to me. And then we will discuss. All right. Scroll down. It's in a reply. Okay. Thank you, Scorpio. I shall do. I shall do. All right. 8:27. Are you guys gonna see how long it takes me? Mitchell, I'm on to you. I'm on to you. I know I'm so slow. Panda Bear, how are you? How are you doing? Okay. My show is on. Your show is on. Wait, I'm so confused. Are you meaning this show or your show? Because I'm like, how are you doing this? Also, if you're here and still here, because I'm slow on my chat, you know that. I was showing off your shirt, Foya and Find Out. Emily's new website that dropped, her merch is fire. It is extremely well priced. She's like hardly making anything on it, and it's really good quality. And look at that graphic. Okay? That is fire. They also come in t-shirts, and someone was wanting to get one, but they went to your website and it wasn't there. I think I purchased it directly from the Foya and Find Out, but because she said that, I was going to let you know, maybe we add it to your website so that people can find it like her, cuz that it seemed like a good idea. Anyways, you're way smarter than me, so you'll do what you want, and it's better. So, anyways, okay, Emily is also putting Kelsey's Gifts and Go. If you have a few dollars to put forth and put the description Alien Attack, it will go a long way. And that is what is so incredible. We had, I think, one really big donation. But other than that, it was literally like $5 and $10 donations and stuff that added up, and we were at $400 before the live was over, and it was incredible. Emily, put your store in the chat. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes. Oh, yes, her yes. Okay, got it. Slow, guys, slow. So sorry. Yes, but you put your link in the chat for the, I can't remember the name of the person who wanted it, but yes, feel free to post it so she can go directly there and get it or anyone else that wants it. I highly recommend it. It is good stuff. Courtney from Florida, what is Justin accusing of her of now? We have not gone over it yet because I am slow, but we are going to go over it. So you were just in time. Um, it's probably fun for the supervisor. Yeah, look, I did it. I supervised, and it's not a bad gig. I didn't get paid. I wasn't like one of these. This was when I was working for DCF and things like that. You have to do that occasionally. But this gig sounds pretty good actually. So, yeah. I mean, sounds really good actually. Hi Volstorm. Hot girl. Give her the likes. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see. Aliens suck. Yes, yes, they do. Pegleg Cooter, how are we? Emily, wonder if you can order the FTR. Um, yeah, and from what I'm hearing, I don't really think it was like anything. I know those can be pricey. I don't really think it was anything crazy. So it sounds like if we had to miss one, this one was a fairly good one to miss. And so yes. But what if I order it and then it wasn't even a good word and then she says something? Yeah, exactly. Marcia, the animal lover. I saw a documentary that had so many similarities to Kelsey. Gonna try and remember the name. Oh, yes. Please do. And welcome. I think you're new here. Welcome. Anyone new, please subscribe. It's free, helps me out. And like I said, we have a good time here. We go over cases, but we also have fun streams where we don't talk about deep stuff because you need that break sometimes. Bless Lauren or Bless Texas Lolly says, "Hi Lauren in chat. I'm late, so I'll have to go back and catch up." Bless Texas Lolly. You've not missed a whole lot. We've just been talking, and we're gonna read the documents, the papers. Golf girl. Thanks, Lauren. You are so welcome. Let's see. Gonna go faster, faster. Chad Pizza, 8:36. Okay, I have not seen the reply about, or just post a link for the FOIA. Yes, yes, please do. Um, I I'm telling you, it's good merch, guys, and I would say it runs a tiny bit small, just so you can purchase accordingly, but it's really nice quality, and I love this sweatshirt. So, um, so I was telling you to charge more money. Let's see. I did not see the response. If anyone saw the Twitter thing. Oh my god, I found the word. What word? I'm gonna focus because I cannot. My ADHD is like this is why it takes me so long because I'm like, oh, and then I'm like trying to figure out what people are talking about, and it's like, don't do that, Lauren. Just focus on what you're talking about. Um, anyways, okay. Let me see if I can pull up the documents. Um, let's see. Yeah. So Kyle Sharkey posted this. He always posts like all the court docs. Okay, that is one page of it. All right, so that's not gonna work. Let's see here. All right, let's see. Am I missing? Why is it only showing me one page? Well, if all else fails, I can just read it from my phone. Let's see. I know Mazza posted like some of it, but it wasn't. There was a few other points. Well, I can pull this up. This I can at least pull up. Let me see if this is where he has any of the new information. It looks like this is all the regurgitated shit that he talks about every single time. Yep. 1 through 6 is the same old stuff. New day. Let's see if I can. No, I don't need that. Remind me later. Okay. Let's see. That's really weird. I'm sure it's the all of them are here, and I just don't know how to pull up the other portions of the documents. Yep. I'm sure that's what it is. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna read it then, and then I won't be frozen. How about that? Is everyone cool with that? Okay. Look at that. Jeannie just ordered hers. Yeah. Be excited. I was very excited, and I was very excited when I got it because it was great. Um, all right. I'll just pull it up on my phone and read it. Like the old school. I do know how to share a screen now, guys. Things are getting better. I don't know why I'm not able to pull up all of the papers. I'm just only seeing the one first page, and that is weird. Let's see. Sorry, just reading something, guys. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right, let me find the papers. I bet if I go from my phone and go to Kyle Sharkey's, they're all gonna be there, but for some reason, it is not gonna let me do it, or I just don't know how to do it, um, from the computer. That's very frustrating. Um, okay. Also, this side note, this is again ADHD. Have you seen Ozempic Brian Higgins? He's a skinny Higgy bear. What happened? What happened to Higgy Bear? He is half a Higgy Bear now. He's not thick neck Daddy Higgins anymore. He has no neck Daddy Higgins. Oh, okay. Oh, focus, Lauren. All right, here we go. Now, I believe it was down quite a ways because Kyle Sharkey has lots to post always. Okay. All right. No, it said not. It's not okay. So I'm not crazy. Apparently, it's not letting me see. Oh, it's a Google Drive. Please hold. Let me try again, guys. I'm dumb. I am so computer illiterate. It is not even funny. I apologize. I am ridiculous. Okay, look at that. The paper's right there. If I click the link, not the actual paper. Wow, Lauren. All right. Let me share the screen with you. Now you guys get to see. Okay. Share. He labeled it the Alien Opposition Google Drive, and I love it. All right. Can we see? Checking for the chat because oh, wait, no, we cannot because I have not added it to the stage. Jess is saying Baker is going to be sad. His huggy higgy is skinny. I know. We can't hardly see him. Was it Higgy Bear? Because can't even find him. He's hardly there. Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to go. We can see it now. All right, cool. I'm gonna have to go over to this page, so I'm probably gonna be frozen again. I am not gonna read all this. It is the same regurgitated absolute nonsense as in every single one of his other filings. So we're gonna skip to the new stuff that is also equally ridiculous. All right. Mm, mm, mm. This is so silly. All right. Okay, here's what I want. Okay. All right. This part right here. All right. Our family wizard. Mother is seeking an order from the court requiring all the parties to communicate through our family wizard regarding the child's medical appointments, developmental milestones, and other general updates concerning the child's growth and development. Mother is also seeking that the provision of the temporary order dated May 1st relative to the father sending weekly updates through the council by. Okay, that's not helpful. I thought that was going to be more. Um Father is not opposed to communicating with the mother via OFW. Seems like you are though, buddy. Relative to the child. In fact, the father verified motion for further temporary orders filed on April 3rd. The father expressly required an order from the court that all parties shall forthwith, guys, that's one of my favorite like court terms, forthwith. I love it. Downloaded the OFF. The parties shall communicate via OFW only. Absent emergency relative of the child, the parties shall not disseminate or copies of any OF communications. All right, this is not what I was thinking it was. So, anyways, well, let's get to the part where he's dingaling. All right. Um. Do. Okay. 8. Nevertheless, immediately following the motion hearing on April 28th, and in good faith, both parties downloaded OFW and began communicating about the child on that application. As this court is well aware, this matter has been the subject of media and public attention since the inception. Both parties, as well as the child, have been subjected to online scrutiny by individuals unknown to them. Okay, sir. The baby has never been a subject to any online scrutiny, except for the fact that people would like for his father to do what's in the best interest of the child. Okay. All right. Also, if you hadn't arranged the whole thing, in my opinion, that got Kelsey shot, we would never know about this case because it wouldn't exist. Just my thoughts, though. Let's see. In fact, at each court hearing in this matter, news crews and or social media bloggers have been in we're all bloggers now, guys. Have been in attendance recording the hearings. Pleadings filed by both parties have been the subject of several hour-long podcasts and related online commentary. They are YouTube presentations, sir. And they're 3 hours, maybe 4, because that's generally how long the fundraisers are. So get it correct. As such, the father merely saw a court order that ensured that any and all communications between the parties would not be disseminated, copied, or shared on social media or the internet. Curiously, when the father presented this provision to the mother in the form of a stipulation, mother refused to agree. Oh, you mean because she's not able to control every third party on the internet? Well, that's outrageous. My goodness. All right. 12. These parties have a long road. Oh, this is rich coming from them. 12. These parties have a long road of parenting ahead of any unnecessary attention and drama by unknown individuals is not beneficial to anyone involved, especially the party's young child. Here's a thought. If there wasn't scumbag movery afoot, nobody would care about this. So maybe just be an adult and no one would be interested. It'd be really uninteresting, actually. The reason it's interesting is because, in my opinion, your sisters, and especially recently, your sisters, like yesterday and the day before, were posting stuff that only you guys had access to, you and Kelsey's camp. And she was posting stuff about the alleged allegations that are in this said motion right here, Justin, that hadn't been out to the public. How would this person know unless they were one of you? Maybe if they weren't doing that, everyone wouldn't have been pissed that there's alien attacks and donating money to her Gifts and Go with the description in the description as alien attack. So thank you. We probably wouldn't have been as enraged if your sister hadn't have been posting on fundraisers telling people not to donate. Okay. Let's think this is uninteresting. I'm gonna skip to the interesting parts because it's a lot of blah 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 from him. Um okay, so he's basically saying so immediately prior to this visit, he's talking about the parties through council agreed in writing that no photographs of the visit will be posted or disseminated on any form of social media nor released to the press of any kind. Nevertheless, the mother posted a photograph of herself and the child from a visit. My God. Are you shitting me? It's been a year since she has been able to see her son. Heaven forbid that on Mother's Day, she might want to commemorate that online with a photo of his back and her back, like F directly off. This is absurd. Although the photograph did not depict the child's face, the posting reflects a lack of good faith. No, actually, it depicts your lack of decency as a human being, Justin. That's what that depicts. You getting your little tidy whities in a bunch is exactly what that depicts. I mean, what a scumbag. What a scumbag. Okay. Let's see. Him bitching about this. It's nothing exciting. These are I'm just hitting the major points because again, anything that comes from him or his sleazy attorney is gross, and I don't care to put it out there. Yeah, basically just they don't want him posted, which is interesting because Justin has posted him and the baby at the firehouse on social media posts before. We all know this. We've all seen this. Nothing new. We know this. But yet he wants to sit there and complain and act like Kelsey has done something wrong. If heaven forbid she posted a photo of her and the baby's back and the back of their heads for Mother's Day. Ooh, this person, this alien. Okay. While in 26, while the photograph did not depict the child's face and was shared on her private Instagram account, the mother currently has approximately 6,933 Instagram followers. And there is no guarantee that the photograph or similar content will not be further disseminated or viewed beyond her intended audience. Yeah, buddy, that's how the internet works, okay? But that doesn't mean that a mother cannot post her child on her personal account. And also people have friends. You should try it. You should try it, Justin. It seems like all of your friends are the fire buddies. My fire buddies. And that seems to be your only friends. But Kelsey seems like a very well-rounded and well-liked person and has more friends than you. And so, yeah, I'm sorry. Are you jealous of her friend count on Instagram? Again, this is stupid. The internet, yeah, okay. And this is again why would anyone agree to that when people can take anything that's posted on the internet and disseminate it, and she has no control of that. So again, it makes your whole request of her not wanting to do that ridiculous. Um After this post, it became evident that the mother was not going to respect fathers or the court's position. Bitch, where tell me, I'll wait. Where did the court say that Kelsey could not share a photo of the back of her head and her child's head on her personal Instagram? I'll wait. That the parties limit the child's online exposure. Limiting the child's online exposure is a completely different thing from what you're now saying that she did. Okay. I would say, in fact, that adds up to limiting the child's online exposure. She posted the back of their heads. That is quite literally limiting. Okay. Um, it was at this time that the father decided to pitch a adult temper tantrum and to refrain from communicating with the mother via the OFW app, which he was doing voluntarily. Oh, you get a sticker, Justin. You were a voluntary member of society being a decent human for 5 minutes. With and without a court order requiring him to do so, and abide by a temporary order dated by May 1st. Okay. So basically, because Kelsey posted the photo of her and baby, and the back of their heads and backs, Justin got irritated and decided he was no longer going to communicate with Kelsey on the app and deleted it. He showed her. What are we doing here? Grow the F up. I mean, what do you think that do you think that's helping you? Do you think that that is going to be looked upon? I'm gonna come out while I feel like I'm probably frozen in a very crazy way. Do you think that the court's gonna look on that as like, "Oh, that seems reasonable"? No. Like, what is happening here? This guy, this guy, and whoever is telling him to continue doing the shenanigans is really just the dumbest. I can't. There are no words for how dumb this is. Um, all right. Father's sole motivation is to ensure the emotional and physical health and safety of his child and to protect the child from public attention. So, in order to get that, he refused to communicate with mother on the OFW app. Okay, cuz that would fix the problem. What? Again, F directly off. Ridiculous. Okay. And then the footnote here, there's always goodies in the footnote. Mother alleges that the father posted the child on social media, one specifically in December. This is the incident when he's holding the baby at the firehouse that we've all seen. And so then his counsel is basically saying the father was not aware that this photograph was going to be posted online, nor did he give his consent. Okay, that's adorable. To the same, the father has not operated any personal social media accounts in almost 1 year. I bet I can figure out why it's almost 1 year, Justin. Oh, because it's almost 1 year to when you pulled this whole stunt that got everything rolling and you were scared like a little boy, and you fell down everywhere you went. So, of course, you're going to wipe your social media. Like, stop. Like that you don't have social media because of the scrutiny of you, because of your actions. And has not posted the child on any form of social media. Mhm. Okay. This is the FaceTime thing. Kelsey wants to FaceTime the child because as a lot of us had saw, there are weeks where she doesn't see the baby. She basically gets 4 visits a month. And she would like to see baby C, on certain days when or certain weeks when she doesn't have a visit. Well, let's see what Justin has to say. Dr. Justin has to say about this one. So Kelsey was requesting 15 minutes every Monday and Friday, and every other Sunday when she doesn't have parenting time. Okay, more than reasonable. This is what Dr. Justin says. The child is 15 months old and he lacks the developmental capacity and attention span to remain engaged in a 15-minute FaceTime call several times a week, given the child's age, and the child has minimal ability to participate in such communication for this length of time. Okay, Justin. Justin. No one no one thinks baby C is going to actually talk for the entirety of the 15 minutes and carry on a full baby conversation. Um, the fact of the matter is 15 minutes is very short time, right? So don't be an idiot. No one thinks that baby C is going to be communicating in an adult capacity and having a communication for 15 minutes. That doesn't mean that the mom can't see her child for 15 minutes on a FaceTime call. If these are the things that you're bitching about in emotion, buddy, you're going to have a hard time. A 15-minute FaceTime call, like 4 times a month? Get out of here. No one ever told him pick his battles, and it shows because he can't even he's not picking his battles with the court. He is so used to getting everything he wants. He has never been told no. Um, it's just ridiculous. The fact that he would have an issue with this, like, is absurd. Wow. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, he wants a pat on the back because he initiated a visit. So he gets another sticker for participation, maybe even a medal. You know, they have the medals for participation. He gets one of those. Wants the court to know he actually said she didn't have to wait and she could see the baby. Okay. Um Okay. And then he just sends the court back to his 38-page verified motion of bullshit, of all the allegations that we've heard about 15 times of the same stuff that literally makes no sense and there's no proof of. Cool, got it. Um oh, and this is where this is ridiculous. So he's saying that Kelsey did not basically I'm going to summarize because this makes my head hurt. Okay. Because this is what we were talking about before. Kelsey had a visit with baby C that she got and awarded um, custody, or not custody, um, Mother's Day. So she was able to see him on Mother's Day and she had to pay someone, right? And like I said, you're not going to pay regular price for that. It's going to be very expensive. Again, these are part of the reason we're doing the fundraisings for her is because these supervised visits are expensive and especially on a holiday. So now because of this, it's no one's business, but now we know how much she had to pay. And this was for I think just a few visits that were that have gone on. The mother had to her requested $6,000 initial retainer until or about May 21st. Okay. So 2 weeks after the parties received a copy of the temporary order. So he's saying basically that Kelsey did not pay Miss Tinney in a timely manner. Okay. And she waited. And I'm so sorry. Most of us don't have $6,000 ready to just like whip out a check and be like, here you go, same day. That's not how it works. And like Justice Serve said, like most people pay their bills monthly. Again, if he paid a bill in his life, he'd probably know this, but he hasn't, right? And it shows. So learn to pay some bills. You might know this. You're making all these ridiculous accusations that she paid her late or whatever. Yeah, I'm sorry. Who cares? She is paid, and that was something that Justice Served broke that she has been paid. Literally, this is a big smokescreen for nothing. For whatever reason, Justin's tidy whities were in a bunch because Kelsey did not pay the day of service that when Miss Tinney did it. And she apparently in his eyes waited too long to pay her. So he wants to let the court know again. This I will remind you. This is the second time that he is bringing this up. It is worth noting, actually, it's not. I forget the attorney's name, but it is not. It is worth noting that according to the mother's Gifts and Go website, as of May 21st, 2026, there is currently a balance of approximately $188,888. It's more than that now, Justin. Actually, $400 more than that as of yesterday because your sister's stupid post on Twitter. You're welcome. The website states that the campaign funds will be received by Steve Fitzsimmons, who is listed as the mother's brother. I mean, again, all this stuff is stupid. Like this, what do you think the judge cares about any of this? Absolutely nothing. This right here is to try and paint her as not using the funds appropriately because, in his opinion, she paid this supervised visitor late. Okay, she paid her, but not in the manner that Justin would have liked her to pay her. This is rich coming from someone who's never paid a bill in his lifetime. So, yeah, again, talking about her Gifts and Go, which again, I will repeat. If you have a few dollars to spare and can donate to Kelsey, whether it be $4, whether it be $10, however much you can give, please, that her Gifts and Go link will be posted in the chat. The mods will post it. Please donate and put in the description. This is very important. Put in the description alien attack, okay? Because this is what is raising the money. We didn't even mean to have a fundraiser. We fucked around and find out yesterday and accidentally raised $400 for our girl, okay? All thanks to Ashley, the alien sister on Twitter and her nasty post. So I would like to do that again. I would like to have those there we go. Have those descriptions in the chat as alien attacks. So, let's see. Get back to this. Okay. Oh, this is same shit. Same shit. She drove so fast when she was pregnant. Okay, Justin. Literally get a life. Okay. Yeah, let's see. That is again, this is all it's the same shit regurgitated. He's wanting access to her medical files. He wants to know what medicine she's taking, all the stuff that he's not entitled to. Oh, this right here. This is such typical verbiage from him. As a result of mother's erratic and violent behavior. It is the same verbiage in every allegation. It is disgusting. Again, same thing. Same thing. All right. Let's get to this. 22. In early May of 2026, mother was observed at a bar located in Newburyport, Essex County, Massachusetts. After being served only one mixed drink, mother began acting aggressively, erratically. You notice that word again? Erratically. And out of control. Okay, I want you to take note of aggressively, erratically, and out of control. Okay, everyone note that? Great. Mother was observed flashing the entire bar and was found partially naked in the woman's restroom with a male individual in a vehicle. No, that's not in there. I just added that. Okay. Questions. I have so many questions. Okay. Well, I'm going to continue reading before I share my questions. Mother's actions and behavior was observed by several patrons. Oh, several. Huh, interesting that there was only observed by several when she flashed the entire bar. Okay, interesting. Okay. By several patrons at the bar, and she was asked to leave. The mother has been banned from the bar. Okay. The co-owner of the establishment informed father's counsel that all staff has been informed that mother is not to be served and is not welcome at this bar, and that this type of behavior is entirely unacceptable. Father's counsel was further informed that although the bar contacted the police regarding a potential no trespassing order against the mother, the establishment ultimately chose not to pursue the order due to concerns that doing so would escalate the situation. Oh, what is that word? Escalate. We know that word. Huh. Justin likes to use that word. Huh. Also funny verbiage. Okay. So let's break this down. Mother was flashing the entire bar, but only several patrons of the bar observed this erratic behavior. Okay, got it. Cool. Mother was banned. Okay, cool. Cool story, bro. And then the the co-owner called the police, but only to chat with them. Huh. Only to chat with them, not to make a report. But he thought about um potentially doing a no trespassing. Interesting. Like, don't flatter yourself. Why would you think that she would come back? I mean, what are we doing? The whole thing stinks, okay? It doesn't make sense. And also, she was observed in the bathroom, partially dressed with a male. Okay. Oh, I don't know. Maybe if this was even remotely any of this was true, could it have been that the male was maybe checking on her? Oh, I don't know. And also, we're gonna go back to the one drink because we're not. We have a lot to say about that. Um. Okay. Mother's behavior made the patrons of the establishment vehicle uncomfortable, and at least one patron left the bar as a result of mother's behavior. Did they have a door person and were they polling them on the way? Excuse me, why are you leaving? Please tell me why you're leaving. I mean, maybe they were just done with their drink and food, you dumbass. What are we doing here? This is excruciatingly painful and embarrassing. This type of erratic, oh, there's that word again, erratic and aggressive behavior, which mother has a long history of exhibiting. Interesting. The only history and the only one that talks about this history is you, and it's the same buzzwords every single time. Is extremely alarming. Oh, we've heard that about 50 times too. It's extremely alarming, especially when the mother represented to this court less than 1 month ago that she is currently engaged in ongoing mental health counseling and that she is compliant with prescribed medication. Father has still never been informed as to what mother has is being treated for. Yeah, guess what? It's none of his fucking business. There's HIPAA laws. You know, the ones that you tried to break when you broke into her computer? Oh, and you tried to access her medical records when she was on the table dying? Fuck directly off. Like, it's disgusting. Disgusting. Um, yeah, okay. I'm sorry. As if anyone, let's be clear. Let's be real clear, okay? People, most of us have eh, a relative issues with maybe depression, anxiety. It's really common, okay? So, this is the absurdity of someone saying that if you take any medications for anxiety or depression, how could you go and have one drink? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, buddy. Dream on, dream on. That's not how the world works. What are you talking about? Also, um her having mental health counseling. What the hell does that have to do with her having a drink at a bar? Also, Justin is an avid bar goer, which is just really rich. So pot this is kettle. I mean, what and who cares? He has every right to go to a bar and have a drink. This is just such absolute bull. It is disgusting. All right. 27. Father is deeply concerned. How many times have we heard that? Oh, so many. So many. Deeply concerned about the status of mother's mental health and substance use. Okay, puff puff pass. All right. And the effect that the same will have on their young child. Oh, I'm sorry. Was the baby at the bar? The bar that allegedly there was, because no one's seen any video. Where's that video that your sister said is leaking everywhere? I have not seen it. Has anyone else seen it? Okay. Again, pot this is kettle. He's deeply concerned because of mother's substance use. You mean the one drink that she alleged to have ordered at the bar? Oh, wow. Heavy drinker. Wow. Look out. Okay. Giving the foregoing, it is the father's position that the parties should continue to adhere to the step up reunification parenting plan established in the temporary order. So basically, he doesn't want her having the time that she's having now, and he definitely doesn't want any step up of what is happening now and for it to increase in any manner. Guess what, guys? This is him losing control. He's losing control and he knows it. So now this is the tactic of the aliens and the alien attack. Okay. They're now creating narratives of things that, again, first of all, every allegation they've made, I have seen personally. I feel I've seen no proof of anything that they've said being accurate. And in fact, it's been the opposite. We've had proof that Kelsey's side of the story was accurate and she has receipts on things. They have never showed a receipt. So if there's a video of exactly what you're saying, well, let's see it. Let's see it, buddy. Let's see it. Um and also, let me just say, if there is a video of what he's saying, I don't give two shits about it. You know why? Because the baby wasn't with her at a bar. A mom has the right to go to a bar and have a drink when she doesn't have her son or her daughter. That's not abnormal. Happens all the time. In fact, people pay people called babysitters to watch their children so that they can go and have a night out, and in which they partake in a couple drinks at a bar, probably more than a couple. This is normal. Yeah. Okay. All right. This verified opposition is further supported by such arguments that may be advanced by counsel at this time in hearing. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Now, this is interesting. 8. The footnote. To protect the establishment from potential public scrutiny and harassment, father intentionally omits the name. Oh, hold on. Okay. Father intentionally omits the name of the bar from his pleading, as the establishment has expressed concern about possible safety issues and retribution. Father will provide the name of the establishment to the court upon request. Okay. So, I don't know. As I said before, anyone that's new, like, has come in the last, like, hour or whatever, um hold on, let me check who this is. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. So, I personally I can understand why the bar doesn't want their name out there because it's not a good look for them. It really isn't a good look. I also have questions and concerns as to why they're saying mother was seen in the bathroom. Like, are we spying on her? Is there video surveillance in the bathroom. I have a lot of questions. And also I go back to what I said earlier. Also, if this behavior is what actually occurred, the bar had every right to ask her to leave if they felt that she was interrupting the peace of the establishment or whatever. So why are they concerned with it? Why are they giving the fact that Kelsey is Kelsey any credence any more than they would to any other patron that came in their bar? I mean, it seems reasonable if this is what happened that they didn't want her to be there anymore or whatever. And I'm pretty sure they would have asked anyone else that was acting like that to probably finish your drink and leave. So again, why are we scared? And so it seems very fishy to me that there is not a connection to a party in this case. And when by this case, I mean and or Justin the Aliens, and we also have to remember that Kelsey has a big suit coming up against North Andover Police Department. So there's a lot of people that don't like Kelsey. So it doesn't necessarily have to be from Justin's side at all. There can be a connection on the other side of this as well. So, but at any rate, it seems very interesting, very, very interesting. Also, the one drink is a problem because if they're alleging it was one drink and all of a sudden she was clearly normal when she was in there, right? Because they served her. That's a problem for them, right? She wasn't acting erratically and crazy and aggressive when they served her, because well, that'd be against the law too, right? So, she had to be acting not intoxicated and fine for them to have served her. So she had one drink and suddenly became erratic. Well, what the hell was in the drink? If you have video footage of it, I sure hope that you have video footage of whoever made the drink, because 2 and 2 equal 4, not 17, and this is not adding up. I it's a problem for me. Big old problem for me. Um, and what just think about it, okay? These people don't want their name out there. They don't want people scrutinizing them, but yet you have to believe that they reached out to the Aliens Council? Well, that says the contrary, doesn't it? That doesn't say they don't want any involvement. This smells, guys. It smells rotten. This is it's it stinks. Oh, that's okay. That's it. Yeah, that's all it is. But again, nothing that they've ever said has been factually based and proven by anything. In fact, quite to the contrary, in my opinion. So, again, Alien Sister yesterday and the day before said that we were fundraising because there's all these videos being leaked of things happening that she named way before this was public. And again, only 2 parties knew about this. This is how these things work. So, quite clear it's from the alien household. And also, where's the video being leaked? Because nobody's seen it. Hi, Lori. How are you? Um, so, there's quite a few things that do not add up to me. Also interesting that this video that Ashley is talking about, it's not been leaked. Hmm, okay. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Hold on, let me take this off of the screen. Okay. What are your thoughts? I'm here. Now I can see. Yeah, Lori's had a long day. Lori's had a long day. Also, Lori, I know you're a fellow seltzer water fan. I don't know if you guys don't have Publix up there, do you? Okay, I found this, and I don't like anything with flavor. I just drink the regular one. Well, I took a chance because it was cheap, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll grab a couple bottles." Red, white, and blue pop by Clear American, okay? This is the first one I actually like with a flavor, and it is really, really good. So, anyone with Publix, thank me later. Get some. They're cheap and they're really good. There's no aftertaste or anything. It's really, really good. Karma's here. Karma's here. She doesn't like Justin either. Her name is Karma. Okay. Let's see. Yes. Mullen's Law, aka Lori. Red, white, and blue pop ad. I know. Um, I wonder if I save these, if I get a freezer. Oh, man. Okay. For real, that freezer is really, really impressive. Okay. We'll check it out. Yes. Um, anyways, what do you think? I'm gonna go to the chat now, and I can get 20 minutes behind on the chat. Guys, tell me your thoughts, questions, concerns. Let's talk. Owners are friends. Let's see. Owners are friends with Noonan or someone in the PD department, in my opinion. Listen, I don't think that can be ruled out. Uh, she has a lot of people that don't like her, right? I mean, she's suing the North Andover Police Department. The trial didn't go in their favor, so could absolutely be from anybody that doesn't like her, and that's including any connection with that entity. So yeah, not necessarily associated with Justin. Absolutely. Let's see. Tammy, I have not had a chance to go to Costco, so I have not found them either, and I am worried they won't even have them at Costco, but I definitely want to try them. Lori had about 230 messages from this cray cray day. If for you, please. Justice for all. If you are new, thank you for being here. Please hit the subscribe button. I think you will like it here. I try to make a mental note of people's names, and if I don't recognize them, I definitely want to say hello and thank you for being here. So, all right, let's see. I'm gonna go up in the chat since I missed all your comments while I was reading. All right. What did we miss? All right. Tammy saying it must be owned by a cop that Noonan knows or Justin Aylaian's family knows. Why would they notify Justin's lawyer? Very good question, Tammy. For someone who doesn't want to be involved and doesn't want the public to know their name, they sought out his counsel? Doesn't make much sense, does it? That doesn't those 2 things don't necessarily go together. That's interesting. Yeah, that's weird, right? Something's not right in my opinion. Conlin, where's the police call log? Conlin says, "Show us the receipts, bitch. Show them right now." He wants to know. Actually, I don't know if it's a he or she. It's a cute little dog, and it could be either. Um, isn't there 50,000 in escrow from the sale of the house? Yes. And Justin has access to that when the baby needs it. Um, again, that wasn't good enough for him though, guys. Remember, I have to remind everyone because this is the type of person that we're talking about. He wanted all the sales from her house, a house that she purchased with no help from him, that he moved into and got to benefit from by moving out of mommy and daddy's house and living with his fiance. He thought he was owed the money and the sale of the house. Why? I don't know. But he did because he's a scumbag. That to me, I mean, as if anyone had questions about him in the first place. That just solidified everything. So, it's disgusting. That's why Queen Mel calls him just in it for the money because play on words and so accurate. All right. Could she have been wearing a romper? Absolutely. Yarn work crafts. You guys are like, this is what I'm saying. You guys are so smart. You're so giving and you have a heart of gold, the most generous, and you guys are smart too. Something I didn't even think of. Yeah, she could have been wearing a romper. You know, you have to take all of the romper off to go to the bathroom. I've heard people say maybe she was showing someone her scar that wanted to see too. I mean, you guys have mentioned so many good things, and again, we don't know if any of this is true, but if it is, we know that there's one thing for certain, that the aliens twist everything, like everything. So, also you're new here. Thank you. I'm glad you're here with your smart comments, your smart thoughts. Please subscribe and come back. Let's see. It's raining receipts. I love your handle. Is Aliens friends with this owner? How did he get the intel? Is he stalking our girl? I don't know, but these are the questions I have. I mean, it one or the other, it seems. I don't I mean, they'd be really interested. I mean, both of those things make sense, right? That would add up. Both of your suggestions here, right? What wouldn't add up is like a regular bar owner patron who's just going about their day and like, let's be honest, you've seen some weird shit in bars. They're bars. They're not churches, okay? No one's like seeking out counsel to be like, "Oh, she ordered one drink and was erratic." Like, no one's doing that, but please leave my name out of it. That doesn't add up. It just doesn't add up. So, one or the other, in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, again, this is common sense. Well, it says CSI, but it's common sense investigator for a reason. You don't have to be a licensed investigator to have common sense. And clearly, my chat has a whole hell of a lot of common sense. We have great points. Um, it's just common sense. It doesn't add up. So, it'll be interesting if we ever hear more or whatever. Is Alien okay, that was the one I just did. Okay. Exactly. Listen, I did some flashing during Mardi Gras back in the 1980s. Sometimes no alcohol is involved. Thank you. Weird Debbie, because I said this point last night on my live. First of all, it's ridiculous that men can go around without shirts and women can if they choose. Okay? They're boobs. It's skin. It's flesh. Not a big deal. Whatever. Also, anyone who hasn't been to a Mardi Gras parade, they're fun. I highly, highly recommend. Okay? And what a time it is in New Orleans on Mardi Gras season. It is fun. They have beads. They're like cheap beads. They throw it out. Now, if you want the good beads, often ladies do a little peeky poo, okay? Never hurt anyone. So again, this whole notion of like, oh, this happened. Okay, and have you never been to a Mardi Gras parade? That happens quite often. You get some beads, some nice beads. Clearly, Weird Debbie knows what I'm talking about. So free the boobies. That's just me. Okay. Andrew, yeah, how are you? How are you doing? Okay. Jemmy, hey, hey. Who followed her? She wants to know. A legit question. Yeah, that is also a big possibility. I personally, just me, I personally don't think it was a private investigator because number one, they're cheap. They're all about the money and lawyers are really expensive and Justin's motions are really lame. So he's having to spend money on lame, ridiculous motions. That's really pricey. Okay. That's pricey. So I can't see him hiring a private investigator. Also, just my personal opinion. Uh, I don't think that knowing the fact that these people are concerned, it says it in the filings, right? They're concerned about their name being out there, all of that stuff. If that's the case, and a private investigator like myself were to come and say, "Hey, I'd like to know, like, maybe they followed say for it, let's just play this out, okay? Just say they followed her in the bar, right? Acting like a normal patron in the bar, having some food, um, and watching her, right? And then coming back either after she left or the next day or whatever to request this said video. Now, an owner who didn't want to be involved, in my opinion, isn't handing over that video to a private investigator. Why? Because they don't have to. um, so I don't think that's how it was attained. Now, that doesn't mean somebody wasn't following her, but I'm just saying I don't think that's how. I mean, they say in the thing in the filings that the person seeked out his counsel. So I don't know. I think the other options that we talked about seem to make a lot more sense. But you guys come up with your own thoughts and theories. I'm here for them all because we don't know. Right. Oh, they asked every person how they felt. Right. Like they're standing at the door. I'm so sorry. Why are you leaving? Are you sure you want to leave? Please tell me why you're leaving. That's not real life. I mean, again, this screams of a Justin allegation that is false. It's ridiculous. Conlon saying stalking her. Yeah, it absolutely could be. Who knows? Like, I'm not like throwing anything away at this point. It's weird. It's a survey required to leave that establishment. Please take our survey with our doorman. Thank you. Why is the person who was with Kelsey on Mother's Day contacting Justin about the payment when the agreement is between her and that person? I wondered this too. Maybe Lori can clarify. Maybe she knows. I don't know if maybe because it is the um joint situation, maybe the bill is showed to both counsel and he had access to the bill, and the fact that she didn't pay it immediately. I wondered this too though, because to me that seems that doesn't seem quite fair. But maybe that is typical procedure. I could see it being that and being so. If Lori knows, she will weigh in, I'm sure. Um, and I will get to it probably in 20 minutes when I get to my I'm so slow. Show me the bar where titties are frowned upon and show me a bar with not many customers. Andrea spitting facts. Oh, yeah. 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 Okay. The cops and the fire department have a lot of friends on the North Shore. Yeah. Yeah. I would say so. He is so gross saying, it's raining receipts. Yeah, he really is. He really is. Okay. If she acted drunk, drugged, or whatever, what what didn't someone help her? Exactly, Tammy. Especially how many women went in and out of the restroom. Things are not adding up, right? Things are not adding up. Yeah. Uh, the whole one drink is a real big problem. It's a real big problem for them, in my opinion. I can't believe this garbage is sworn to an oath. I know. And why are they sitting on the fact that they have over 200 videos of clear evidence of what he's doing that breaks that oath? Why is he still getting paid to do nothing? Yes. We're talking about Justin's mother now. No. I haven't really think I said her name maybe like once. I'm not sure. This is the problem with going back in the chat is I'm not sure what everyone was talking about. A strapless romper while dancing can be dangerous for many ladies, and you have to undress to go to the bathroom. Yeah, you sound like you know from experience. Were you a dancer? If so, I love it. Yarn works crafts. And yes, no, this was a very good point by you. You do have to completely undress to go to the bathroom. That is a very good point. Okay. Tell me you're a controlling douchebag without telling me you're a controlling douchebag. Exactly. She is telling us everything. Yeah. The coercive control in this motion is disgusting. And you can tell, like, when people lose control is when they try and get it more, and you can tell that's exactly what's happening, in my opinion. Alarming, engagement, escalation. Yes, the same buzzwords in every single accusation that we've heard over and over and over again. Hi, Cynthia. How are we? This sounds ridiculous. It's gotta be a friend or an acquaintance of the alien or someone in the police department, and they are wildly exaggerating this weird scenario. Cynthia, I would agree. I would agree. This seems the most likely to me. That would make sense. Anything other than that wouldn't make sense, in my opinion. Yeah. So I take it he has all of this on video. Well, according to the alien sister on her fake burner account on Twitter, it is being released, but that was like 2 days ago and no one's seen it. So allegedly, according to them, absolutely no way this happened. Not when she is trying to get her baby back. Baby back. That reminds me of Fervent's video. If you haven't heard Fervent, they have a video that is called Baby Back, and it is about Kelsey. And it is really, really good. I highly suggest you go sub to Fervent. They have like a lot of really, really catchy, cute songs. There's also Justin disses in there. It's amazing. I love it. I actually make a cameo and a little thingy in there, and so it's naturally my favorite one. No, but it's actually a really good song. It's really catchy. So Fervent on YouTube. If you have not heard of them, they are great. Okay. Hey, Justin, step away from that ball. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. And isn't it funny? Like, these are always the people who are the biggest, the people who are clapping back the loudest are always the ones that are doing the stuff, it seems. It's been my experience in life. Like people in glass houses pointing fingers at people. I mean, it's always like that. And, that was always how this case seemed from day one. And it turned out to be exactly the case. All right. If that video shows her having one drink and acting crazy, they need to put their insurance carrier on notice. And this is true. Like this is not great for that establishment, I'll just say. If she came in acting normal enough for you to serve her, right? That's a problem. And after that one drink, she was acting erratic and crazy. It's a problem. So, okay. I don't think that can be stated enough. That's a problem. Plus, how would they know how to contact Justin's attorney? And with this information, I am not buying it. Exactly. Look, we know I know this case pretty well. We know I don't like Justin. I don't even know his attorney's name. That's how unimpressed I was. And I watched the hearings. I follow this. Yeah. Good point. Yeah, in the ladies' room. In the ladies' room. Justin is like a 5-year-old tattling on his mom. I know. And that's what's so funny is literally, I mean, he still tattles with his mommy, like, "Mommy, Brendan took the last popsicle out of the fridge." Like, he still does that. I mean, it's ridiculous. I can't. And then he falls down. He's trying to find info to use against her in life. Yeah, absolutely. For sure. We need to know what Justin is doing in his free time. He is begging us to investigate. He really is, Maverick. He really is. Got a lot of free time that he's getting paid for. Yeah, I'd like to know. Jeannie says, Lauren, we need to hire you to investigate him. Yeah. This is, times when I wish I lived up there. But again, um, I I'm pretty sure he knows who I am. And I made eye contact with him in the courtroom on the stand. So I don't think I'd be the one to do that. I don't think I'd be the one to do this. You want someone that he's not expecting. Um, but yeah. Yeah, I'm sure. Look, I'm sure. And I'm sure there's a lot of things to be found. But again, I don't even think Kelsey's trying to go that route. She's trying to be an adult and mature adult. Um, it's appalling. Like, we're kind of past that too. Like, there was some mudslinging, and honestly, like, on her side, very concerning allegations. Like, very not on his side, it's like dumb allegations, ridiculous actually. Her side, there's some serious concerns that were alleged there, right? And if they get a GLA, then they can choose to investigate whatever they want. Um, but there was a little mudslinging on both sides for a second, and that happens. It's family law. But, like, that was kind of moved past, like, the reunification that's happening. Whether you like it or not, the judge is like, "Why have she not had more visits?" It was happening. So, like, we kinda moved past that, and then now we're, like, regressing, kind of like Justin's life where he still lives with his parents. He's regressing in his 30s, still living there. And the other ones. Yeah. Let's see. Counseling equals responsibility. Medication equals responsibility. Letting her hair down. Self-care equals responsibility. Aliens interference. Lowering her tolerance equals fuck off. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. How dare she do a normal thing that a normal person in your late 20s might wanna go and have a drink at a bar? Come on. If he really cared about the baby, he would have put all this crap in open court document, knowing thousands wait, do I have that up? No, I do not. Knowing thousands and thousands of people seeing it, trying to embarrass her so no one will donate. Tammy hitting the nail directly on the head. This might be the comment of the night, and we've had some really good ones. Yes, all of this could have been still filed, but filed under seal. Yeah. And the part about, she paid the supervisor late is in my opinion trying to negate some kind of nefarious actions with the gifts and go money. Bitch, she paid him. You think anyone just sitting around with $6,000, like, normal human being, like, if you've got a shit ton of money, maybe, but, like, still, it's $6,000. Who's popping that out as soon as it's ridiculous. So again, orchestrated attack. This is what they did before, and I feel like, again, alien attack. This is what's exactly happening. So again, for those of you that might be, popping in here, if you have a few dollars, you can donate to Kelsey's Gifts and Go for the costs associated with her defense, the costs associated with the supervised visits that she has to do, bogusly. They're expensive. They cost thousands of dollars, and now we have proof of how much money she's had to spend, for the supervisor just up until whenever this was, there's more money that she's having to spend, but up when this was written, it was $6,000 that she had to pay for supervised visits, and they haven't been that many. Um, so it's greatly appreciated. Her and her family are, um, so appreciative of anybody in every single donation, how small, how large, every single bit. So if you have a few dollars you can spare, it helps her out, but also it pisses Justin and the aliens the F off. They have now mentioned the donation, gifts and go in two motions and how much money it raised, right? They're so money hungry. It's disgusting. Um, my mods will put the link to her gifts and go in the chat. It's anyways, if you're able to give a few dollars, please do so, but make sure that if you do, put alien attack in the description when you donate so that the aliens can know. This happened yesterday. Um, I saw all the attacks from his sister, who I believe is a sister, of things that only the family would know. And I got on, had an impromptu live, and we mentioned, please donate if you can, a few dollars, and put alien attack. By the end of the show, we had raised $400 for Kelsey, and everybody had alien attack. And I tweeted at his sister and was like, thanks. Because of your ridiculous tweets, we raised $400. And that's the type of stuff that pisses him off. That's when she tweeted on Maza's post of the fundraiser post, thanking the community for the fundraiser that we had done and the money that was given to Kelsey. And she posted on there, don't donate a dime, blah, 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 and alleged all these accusations that had not come out yet in court docs. And that only certain people would have. So, yeah. So that's when we got on and started talking about the tweets, and we raised $400. So you guys are incredible. So if you have a few dollars that you can spare, it's for a great cause, and it also pisses off Justin, which is a win-win. Okay. Kind of wish I could delete that. I'm not promoting that. I tell my family to never drive past their house. Their family is tight with the Stowe Police Department. Yes. And I didn't see your other thing. But yeah, I mean, that's no secret. Leslie, I mean, we saw that when all the phone calls came out, right? Like, they were orchestrating drive-bys for absolutely no reason. They were giving them false advice. This is why you don't ask for legal advice from the police, because they're not lawyers. They often give you the wrong legal advice. And we heard Kitty Gurkey talking to Justin, and he's just so nice. You're just always so nice, Justin. You're so kind. We just feel for you, Justin. That was disgusting. Yes. So yeah. Can the insurance company bring a civil suit against Justin for changing beneficiary? Don't think the insurance company, but the feds sure can, and that's why Tim Bradle said it's been sent to the feds. Now, like, the feds handle, like, large cases mostly. I did if you're new here, go back and look at my stream that I did with Nima Rahmani. He's a former federal prosecutor. It's actually a really interesting episode. He's very, very, very smart. He was a former federal prosecutor, and now he's a defense attorney, and his wife actually works with families and children and all this stuff. He was the perfect person to interview for this case. But when they said they weren't charging him, and Tim was like, we're gonna give it to the feds, that's what I was like, okay, I got to talk to Nima. Go back and watch that. But I asked him, like, a lot of questions about that. The feds generally bring big cases, right? And they're not gonna waste their time on, like, little stuff, but it's absolutely possible that they could, given the fact, it's a larger case, right? A lot of people know about it. He lays out, how it could be possible and, what he would pitch to possibly investigate it kind of thing. It's a really good he's fantastic. He's, like, also an attorney for, like, all the stars. He just tried a case against P. Diddy, no, not P. Diddy, Kanye. He probably did that too, I don't know. He's a great attorney, so, but he had a lot of insightful things to say. Okay, even if that happened, so what? What are strippers and schmex workers who are great moms? Showing boobs isn't a qualifier for parenting, full stop. Yes, and that's what I'm saying too, like, if there's a video of this, I still don't care because why? The baby wasn't there. Baby wasn't there. Mom has every right to go out to a bar and whatever, but also, again, why is she getting like that after one drink? Still a problem for them, not for mom. Yeah, you're exactly right, Jess. Leslie, I believe you tap and hold, you can delete a comment. Okay, maybe you figured it out. I didn't see the other one and I didn't highlight it or anything, so. Oh my god, I think that worked. Okay, it did work. Okay. Okay. Don't drive past their house. Yeah, we don't I mean, listen, like, these people do enough to, make themselves look like asshats. We don't need to, like, help them. In fact, it just bolsters their case. So yeah, don't drive past people's houses and harass people and shit. Now, Twitter, feel free to clap back at idiots like who pretend that they're not Ashley Aylaian but are Ashley Aylaian. Feel free to clap back. I do. Um, let's see. To be clear, I never ever encouraged anybody to drive past their house. Yeah, she was not encouraging that. Okay, Andrea. Oh yeah, they for sure spying on her. The fact that they said the owner approached Justin's counsel clearly knows the aliens. Yeah, I mean, knows someone, right? Someone involved, someone not happy with Kelsey. And like I said, there's multiple people, multiple parties that are not happy with Kelsey and actually have a financial interest in not wanting Kelsey to look good. Hmm, 'kay. Um, let's see. Where was her dog during all this supposed erratic behavior? What do you mean? Um, was the dog there? I don't know. I haven't seen that anywhere. If the dog was there, that is news to me. Maybe I don't know. Show like tell me where if you saw that somewhere, please tell me and I'll pull it up or whatever. I've had a couple people say that they saw that Ashley posted somewhere the name of the bar. And if anyone saw that tweet, has that tweet, please send it to me. I'd be very interested in hearing what she said the name of the bar is. Um, and we can discuss. But let's see. If you have that, send it to me. DM Lauren Katie on Twitter. On the side of my bed is my puppy Louie. Or was it Louis? Or I don't know. And when I first got him before COVID, I started to leash train him in the park behind their house on Google Maps. Aw. Wait, behind the alien's house? Okay. Gwen's figured out. She said the aliens hired McAlbert shitheads. I mean, these people are so close to these type. I mean, they're like the shitheads of this story. Like the McAlberts are the villains, like in that story. The aliens are the villains in this. Like so many shitheads all around, in my opinion. Okay. Tammy said, I think they gave her the one drink. Someone recognized her and came up with this crazy story about and knew Justin Alien's attorney. Tammy, I don't think anything that you said tonight is out of the realm of possibilities. I really don't. I mean, it would be par for the course with them, in my opinion. So I need to recalibrate my internal edit and maybe get some food. Are you hangry, Leslie? Food is always recommended. Okay, so I am back to where Lori joined us. Let me go down here. Um, did she have her dog with her? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. So reports from peeps present at court. Ooh, okay. Hearing went well. I'm way behind, guys. Okay, hearing all went well. Okay, judge was very reasonable. Oh, this is good. That's what I heard as well, and also, people were asking this, so good to hear. Lori is confirming that the judge seemed reasonable. I know a lot of people were worried, so that's good. Publix is so expensive. Yes. We don't have but we're, like, in Florida here, we don't have, like, Kroger's or anything like that. Like, the only other supermarket we have is Walmart and Winn-Dixie, and, like, Winn-Dixie's, like, seltzer is fine, but they've all closed down now, so it's literally the only thing that we have, so, but yeah, but if you get I will say, they are expensive unless you get BOGO. If you hit a BOGO on the things that you like, it is really not expensive at all. In fact, it's a really good deal, but you have to hit the BOGO, otherwise it is. Let's see. Did she know she was being recorded? I don't know. I mean, I don't know if any of this happened. This is all their allegations. I mean, we have no idea if this is true or false or typical bullshit from them. What's up, Romy? How are you? Um, okay, under advisement. Yep. But I suspect we will see parenting time increased for Kelsey. Great. So it must have went good if that is the things that Lori is hearing. That must have went well. That is definitely positive, and that's what we like to hear. So, and I haven't heard anything, crazy. It seemed like if we had to miss, a hearing with cameras there, it didn't seem like we missed a whole lot, right, Lori? Correct me if I'm wrong. Seemed like a very typical, normal, uninteresting hearing. Um, Unless somebody is videoing you in the potty. I don't know the law on that, but it seems like every level of felony. That was my question is like, how were you like, how do you know? I'm gonna need some more information about that. Like, you got surveillance from somewhere? I don't know. Like, I need to have questions. I have a lot of questions. Wouldn't the cost of the supervisor go towards that $50,000? No, because from my understanding, that was for like Justin. Especially when Kelsey, I mean, I don't know, maybe she could pull from it now that she's out of jail. I don't know, but from my understanding, that $50,000 was to be, especially when she was in prison and Justin not prison, in jail, Justin was able to pull from that if he had, like, say he wanted to get him, like, music lessons or, music classes and things like that. Not that, what I'm just using that as that or, like, medical expenses and things like that. I don't know now if she can pull from that, and I don't know how much, who knows? We don't know what was needed or used while she was in jail for 102 days, so I don't know. Let's see. I'm just saying, so it sounds like a total setup. I don't disagree. The lawyer would be the first person I call. I have seen some weird shit in churches. Listen, Weird Debbie, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You're not wrong there either. I wanna know who's paying his attorney, especially when he is coordinating the supervision of the visits. Well, I mean, listen, he makes a decent amount. I mean, for down here, for a firefighter to make the amount of money that he made last year, um, he makes good money. He makes good money. Now where it goes, I don't know, because he still lives with mom and dad, so I don't know. Right now he's not doing anything and he's getting paid, so I would assume right now most of it's going, but who knows? I don't know. I can't imagine mom and dad not helping him. I mean, and that's okay. I get that too. Like this is a huge expense. So I get his parents, if they're helping with this, that makes sense. But like the fact that a 30-year-old and his other 30-year-old siblings live at home, that's weird. I don't know. Mullen's Law. Every time I think about your cow story, I picture Mazza and laugh. Justice for the cow. Oh, it's funny. Funny, funny. Lori is funny. Lori is funny, and then she's got funny stories, and it's double funny. To all of Lauren's people from Kelsey, that is so much of that you. Oh my God. Let me speak. To all the people, all of Lauren's people from Kelsey, that you so much, thank you so much for your support. It is noticed and appreciated. See, guys, I'm telling you, like, Kelsey and her family are so appreciative, and this is what also makes it just makes it a pleasure to, like, help them because they are so appreciative. Um, they genuinely appreciate these things. Little and that's the thing, like, however small your donation is, it is not unnoticed, and all of the small donations add up to big funds, and that's why I was blown away yesterday when we went on just a random live, and by the end of it, we had $400, and the description in the donations was alien attack. Um, and that's how we were able to calculate them and add them and all of that stuff. So if you can spare a few dollars, make sure you put that in the description. Um, because I wasn't expecting, like I figured maybe, I don't know, I figured maybe we would get like $50. Listen, $50 is $50. Gas is expensive, okay? I didn't think you guys would show up and give $400. That was amazing. And that's why I say you guys are like the most generous community ever. And it does not go unnoticed. Here you have a message from Kelsey to you guys. This is the type of people that Kelsey and her family are. And that's why it's a pleasure to help fundraise for them. So whenever I am asked by Mazda, I always am like, yes. And I know we were rotating weeks and stuff. If Mazda came in here and said there's another one on Sunday, I was thinking about doing one this weekend too. So like it is a pleasure to literally bring awareness and funds to this case. And um, you guys are what make that possible. Like your donations, big or small, they add up and they actually make a huge difference. And not only that, it pisses the aliens off, guys. It's a win-win. I can't emphasize that enough. If you're able to donate a few bucks to Kelsey and the Gifts and Go link that's in the chat that the mods will post as well, put that alien attack in the description. You guys are the best. I know times are tough, so if you can't donate, like don't feel bad as well. But if you're able to, it is much appreciated. It's okay, Lori. I'm like, I can't read. I'm like, what is happening? And it was me like overthinking the words. I'm like, wait, and then it made sense. Thank you so much for the message. And let Kelsey know that we all love her, love and support her. And we got her, we got her back until she does not need us anymore. All right. Mm-mm-mm. And Andrea's saying she's guessing daddy and mommy. Oh, but you know what? It's Dougie and Lisa because he doesn't call his parents mom and dad. He calls them Dougie and Lisa. That's also weird. So much weird. Yeah. Lori's saying Mazda has PTSD from the story. Oh, it was so funny. I went to No on Bourbon Street. There were guys flashing, you know what? Oh, that's a new one. Well, I haven't seen that in a Mardi Gras parade. That would be new. But listen, if it's Bourbon Street, I'm sure that's not the first time they've seen that. It gets wild down there. Um, let's see. Romy saying he totally does. Let's see who said no one falls in love faster than a narcissist who needs a place to live. This is so true. There's a word for it. I can't remember it right now, but there is a word for that. Yeah. And also very true. It's dangerous in these streets. It's dangerous in these streets for ladies these days. Yeah, it's not it's not easy being single. Uh-huh. Baker's favorite suitcase, free the tatas. Free the tatas. Nothing wrong with that. What happened as is claimed it would have been in the news faster than you can say Justin's full of crap because sex scandalous behavior sells. Yeah. Um, yeah. It's again, the whole thing doesn't make sense. The way it came about, the way they got the information allegedly doesn't make sense. Got milk for me. Thank you for being here. I think you're new. I have not seen your handle. If you are new, thank you for being here. Please subscribe and come back. I think you will like it here. Mommy and daddy have 4 adult children, a foster child, and a baby in a 3-bedroom house. How can these people afford this lawyer if they can't afford to have any of these people move out? Leslie, questions I have wondered as well. I'll take that for 500. Um, yeah, I don't know. And like Justice Serves was talking about today, he has also been screaming this for months like me. They don't check the houses and stuff, but that's a lot of people in a 3-bedroom house. So what are their sleeping arrangements? I don't know. Like cramped. You'd think like especially with the addition to, having the baby there, I don't know, maybe these adult children might think of like, "Hey, maybe I should like man up and maybe like move out on my own for at least a little bit. Like it's getting crowded and that would I don't know. But again, they're aliens in my opinion, so maybe they don't think like that. Um Did my comment disappear? I don't know. What comment? Free the tatas? That one did not. I read it. Super nothing. New sub. I've loved this live. Thank you, beautiful. I'm a 30-year-old from England, UK, trying to find aliens' responses to Kelsey's latest motion. I really appreciate you reading this with us. Well, thank you. And thank you, Super Nothing, for being here and for subscribing. We have a good time. We talk about some deep cases, but we also have fun streams where we don't talk about stuff like that because you need a break. It's not healthy all the time, and we have some fun streams. But we try to bring humor to it because it's tough subjects and stuff. But we like to have our common sense, and we don't leave it at the door. So thank you so much. Also, I have a friend from the UK, so love the area. And if you're trying to find responses to Kelsey's latest motion, so I think you mean Justin's latest motion. I'm not sure that they have responded to it, but if you want to look up, I'll tell you exactly what the Twitter handle is for the girl that we believe is Justin's sister. It's Raven something 420, but let me get you the um mm, okay, it's Raven Rogue 420 is the handle on the Twitter that everyone believes that is Ashley. Well, it's possible it's Courtney too, but my bet is on Ashley. He is absolutely 100% just in it for the money. Yeah. No kidding. No kidding. Leslie says, Lauren, parades are for friends and families. The most beads I've ever caught in my life was after Katrina, holding a giant poster for Oh, with the bullseye on it with the FEMA in the center. That was a good plan. I like it. Very, very crafty. I, so I'm down here in Florida, and I had never been to a Mardi Gras parade before I moved down here. And so the whole, like, celebration, like, big thing, I was like I mean, I had heard of Mardi Gras, but I'm like, I associated it only with New Orleans. And so when I found out we had a parade, I'm like, "Ooh, okay, cool." Like, I don't know what to expect. And then it was actually, like, really, really fun, and then I got into, like, typical me. When I like something, like, I go all out with it, and so then I caught a few, like, really good beads, and, no flashing was even necessary. It was really lovely because my part of Florida, it's flashing's not really a thing here, but, like, obviously in Mardi Gras, it's a thing. But, it's, like, more of, like, a family town where I'm at, but, I caught some, like, good beads from, like, some of the good crews, and, oh, maybe I'll show you guys sometime if you'd like, now that we're talking about freeing the tatas and the Mardi Gras beads, um, and then I was like, "Oh, wait, these are way better than, like, the cheap ones," like, so then I'm like, "Ooh, okay, like, that's my goal." So then the next year, I, like, brought a bucket because I saw someone that had a bucket, and they were, like, catching them in buckets. Um, I was sadly disappointed that did not catch me any nicer beads at all, and by, like, halfway through, I had ditched the bucket. But I love your idea, very clever, and it's no joke why you had, like, the most beads. That was very smart. Um, let's see here. 13 years in New Orleans, free the titties. However, the debauchery in the French Quarter during Mardi Gras parades are cool. Yeah, I've never been to, New Orleans for the parade, but I have been to Bourbon Street a couple times, and it's an experience. I went there for, like, after a volleyball tournament, like, with I've so I grew up around beach volleyball, like, I have quite a few friends that are, like, big brothers and family to me that are Olympians. They have been in the Olympics, for the USA and all of that. So I would always go to any tournaments that were close to me within driving distance, so that was one of the times we went, and, that was fun because we had our own suite, and it was, like, on the 2nd floor for, like, the players' party afterwards, so we were able to, like, it was like a controlled environment, like, you were with everybody you knew, like, associated with the tournament, but then you were able to go on the balcony and, like, throw beads to people, catch beads, and, like, watch everybody. And then obviously you can go down and do whatever you wanna do, but it was fun. But it's an experience for sure. Let's see. Was it a single restroom without stall doors or a broken door lock? Yarn work crafts, doing it again, making my brain work, making me think of things I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to. I don't know, but now I would like to know because of your insight. What an addition to our chat you are. Thank you for being here. Um, do. Tammy, it should come out of it. It's not there for Justin to have it. It's for their family. So technically these visits are for baby too. So at least half should come out from that. I agree, but I think I remember something in the filings where like Kelsey agreed to pay for them. So I wonder if it would not allowed to be out of that. I don't know. I don't freaking know. I don't family law, the legal stuff I am not very familiar with. Um but I mean, Andrea, I feel the same. But I don't know. I don't know. I can't believe his behavior. He is going to his competence coercive control much. Yeah, I know. It's so much coercive control all in the motions. And it's like it's for everyone to see. That's what's it's I don't understand why he doesn't see that, like, yeah. I wonder if Justin would have walked away from his family if his family hadn't told him how much money it would have cost him in child support and stayed him on his journey. Yeah, listen, I don't know, but in my personal opinion, I do think child support played a part. That's just my opinion alone. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Lori is answering some of our questions. Oh look, wait, wait. How old is this? I am so behind in chat. Holy crap. Okay. Okay. Reply. Supervisor, all communications need to be shared with both parties. The supervisor requested a 6K retainer. The order was received a week after it was issued. Okay. Lori's giving us all the details. She's telling us everything. Okay. Romy saying, "Wait, are they saying they have a video of her in the bathroom?" Romy, these are the questions I have. These are the questions I have, and doesn't seem very clear. As the first time I read it, it appeared more that way, and then I read it the second time, and I was like, then I was questioning. I don't know, and I think it's vague for a reason. Like they want you to jump to like, technically all they say is that she was in there half dressed with a male, but, like, you're gonna obviously jump to the next conclusion, especially based off of what Ashley is saying on Twitter, saying she tried to have schmecks with, multiple men, right? And so, again, this is a orchestrated attack. You have Ashley or whoever from the family saying that on an account a couple days before this motion is made public. Then the motion is a little less vague, but says the exact same thing that she's saying, but hers has more detail. You see what I'm saying? Like all of this is orchestrated. This is why it's disgusting. This is why if you have a few dollars you can spare, go make a donation to Kelsey's Gifts and Go. Put alien attack in the description because this is planned. This type of shit was planned and just like the other stuff, and it's backfiring. And the best way it's backfiring, it's beneficial to Kelsey with her Gifts and Go. And I love that for him. I love it for him. He's so big mad about her donations. So, okay, part 2 from Lori. Kelsey's brother is trustee of the Gifts and Go and was out of the country when the order came down. So it took a minute. It is all set now. Okay, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Justin. I don't know, buddy. Like it seems like the only time you were out of the country is in Croatia when all of these alleged ridiculousness happened. But yeah, when someone's out of the country, most of the time they don't even have cell service and they're not checking their phone. Again, this is disgusting. Like, disgusting. Shame on you. Shame on you. I would say sir, but you're not a sir. It's, again, that you can see, okay, let's use this as an illustration. See how, like, okay, maybe the bill was like, maybe it took a little bit more than like a day or a week or something, but like it was being paid. Like it was there's a reason for the fact that it wasn't paid immediately. And they've twisted it to make it seem nefarious, like she's doing something with the it's disgusting. Anything that comes from them has literally been twisted into a freaking pretzel, and it makes me so angry. Okay. Question for Lori. What did the judge say about Justin, stopping OFW? Good question. Let's see if she knows. How do people who do not have money pay for a supervised visits? This seems really discriminating toward poor people. Yeah, justice for all. Unfortunately, it's like this. This is why, like, if when we see something that is wrong, if you have a platform it, because most people don't have the type of funds that it takes for any kind of, even not only just supervised visits, but just to defend themselves in court. There's wrongfully accused people. That's the reality of this. Is not every single person that is charged with something or accused of something is guilty, and they don't have the funds. Most people don't, and it seems shameful that you should have to have money in order to get a good defense or whatever. So your point is well taken. That's why if you have a platform to platform an injustice that you feel is going on, you should. And fundraising is, we can't take the situation away, but if we can help in any way, it's, a lot of times raising money is the only way we can help. So, that's why I think it's important to get involved, and that's why it's important to keep a spotlight on this too. She's not done with this fight, and a lot of other people that have stuff going on need help too. So, um, I'm just I'm just saying says his paranoia is escalating. Yeah. Um, boy, talk about paranoia. If the police drive-bys screamed of paranoia to me. At justice, it's a big problem. Yeah, Lori agreeing. If they have a video of her in the bathroom, that's illegal in any state. Yeah. I mean, I got questions. I got a lot of questions for the bar. What's up, Zach? How are we? Lauren, sometimes she streams. Zach, I'm streaming almost like, well, I don't know, the last 2 days. That's impressive, right? Sometimes I stream. Now I stream a little more often. Um, okay, Leslie. What I understand, his parents run a program to get people hospitalized with this language. Yeah, that's what I understand as well. So they're familiar with the court system. Hi, boss. Hello, Zach. How are you? Just checking in. Thank you, sir. Glad you're here. His name is Peter Clay Clayjack. I don't know how do you pronounce that. Um, and he was sick today. Like we all are sick of him. Did I tell you Lori's funny? I told you. Lori's got some zingers. Um, yes. Yeah, I didn't like him. I was not impressed, or his co-counsel. I don't know her name. Um, so you know what? I'm not even gonna bother learning how to say his name because I'll just call him Peter. Okay, that seems more fitting. Yeah, it does. Peter it is. I'll remember that. Okay. Yes. Yes, thanks from me too, Lauren, Mullins Law. Justin's counsel is attorney Deekweed Jackwack. That also seems fitting. Let's see. I try to make jokes a lot and try and sound funny, but I seriously grew up around the corner from those freaking assheads, and I don't understand what the heck they're talking about. Yeah, what? You and me both. Did you ever have any interactions with them or anything? I mean, you don't feel like you have to say if you did, if you're not comfortable, but just wondering if you've ever encountered them personally. Have you ever encountered an alien in real life, Leslie? I bet his mom makes him sit while peeing. That seems reasonable. I could see that happening. Yeah. I wonder, yeah, I'm not even gonna say that, actually, I had to stop myself. Ah. Yes, nefarious. Yes. Okay. Mullins Law. Lauren, my sister from another mister. Be assured she knows what's going on, trusted by me, and more importantly, the family. Oh, you're very sweet. Um, Lori Mullins has become such a wonderful, like, I don't even know, like a wonderful safe haven, I think, for the family, and obviously a wonderful friend now. That's what's so like beautiful about these type of movements is like Lori didn't know the family before this, and now they're close, and it's a wonderful friendship that grew from like a genuine like wanting to help and standing up for something, and now lifelong friendships are made. Like Lori is like she said, my sister from another mister, a lifelong friend now. I didn't know Lori a year ago. I mean, it's wild. And this is someone I've met in real life, and it's just a beautiful thing. Like again, I believe that there are always silver linings and things, no matter how terrible the situation. You have to look for them. Um, and like I've been through some shit in my life. But you have to look for the silver lining. There's always something, and it might be, like, really freaking little, right? But something. And, you know, the silver lining is this is, a horrible case, but a bunch of really good people came together and met and became friends because of it, and, are very motivated to, like, see this through and stand behind Kelsey, like, again, this is why I don't stream every case. Like, I have to feel passionate about what it is. And, I've been watching trials and following cases for a long time now. And there's certain ones where it clicks. And this one clicked from the very beginning of what it was and how it was. And I was passionate about it. Like, not every case is like that, and I can't fake it. Like, there are nights when there's cases going, but, like, I just don't feel them, and I'm like, I could come on and, like, talk about one of those cases, but, like, I don't have the same, like, passion about it, and so I'm like, I don't wanna, like, fake it and go on there and, like I don't know, I feel like you can tell, you can tell when someone is, like, really genuinely, like, feels it and doesn't feel it. And so, the silver lining is a bunch of people who really felt it, really were passionate about stuff, were able to become friends and, come together. And, um, I feel the same way about Maza. What a wonderful man he is. Um, and it's just great to have these new friends who are like family now. So it's a great community. Melon's Law, I didn't realize Peter was his attorney. That's interesting for me for a variety of reasons. Romy is our courtroom queen, okay? Also knows Steph Diggs. Also, may or may not. And when I say not, I lie. It was yes. Got a hug from Steph Diggs after his victory. I love this for so many reasons. Um Okay. I can't believe I just discovered the delete button. Leslie is loving this delete button. Whoever told her this has made her month. It is now Leslie, you're not going to be able to control her. She's just going to type everything because she can delete it. She's a new woman. Look at her go. I love this for her. All right. Um might I recommend a very high alcohol content IPA? Sure. Feel free. Um Mrs. VUSMC, I'm very late. That is okay. We are just happy you're here. I do not recognize your screen name. So if you are new, thank you for being here. Please subscribe to anyone else new that is in the chat. Please subscribe and like. We have a great time. And like I said, we're very like passionate and genuine about the stuff we talk about. We don't talk about every single case. We talk about ones that really matter. But I'm always open to new cases. Please feel free to send them my way because if I really get into a case, we will go. We will advocate and we will talk about it. So please feel free to subscribe. It is absolutely free. Let's see. I laugh my ass off at your imitation of Holy, yes, I am. Wow, okay. I am the slow like, they tease me and the expert because 'cause they're both like, "We don't know who's slower." I do, me. Like, we're both, like, slow at reading the chat. I'm way slower than him. Okay. Romy, that has been his family lawyer since the beginning. Mm. Apparently, they are at the McAlberts of Stowe. Yes, yes, they are. Gherkin Pickle. Lauren, my family lives stupidly close to the aliens that I really do have to edit my brain when I comment sometimes. I try to figure out which kids went to school during the same years. I try. Listen, trust me, I get it. Um, and I totally get it. I totally get it. Um, and so obviously I don't want you to share anything that you're not comfortable. But it's a small world, I will say, right? Okay. Maverick saying the dog was there. Okay, so I have more questions. Like more questions now. Okay. Hmm. More questions. All right. Thank you, Maverick. Hi, I usually lurk as I watch on my TV. I wanted to say, hey, good show, and I'm so mad at the aliens. Mary, welcome. Thank you for popping in. I've had several people say that they usually don't comment, not on this show, but I always encourage like pop in and say hi. I know like for some people it's not like "Mm, hello. My cat is saying hello to you too, Mary. I know it's maybe not as comfortable like or whatever, but thank you. That means a lot that you said hello and thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoyed. And I also too watch the YouTubers on my TV. I It's like TV. Like, why not make it large and you can sit there and do anything you want while watching on TV? So I do the same thing, and I'm so glad that you are here with us. Okay. I actually got on X last night to comment about the dimes and dollars for Kelsey Fitzsimmons. I can't imagine how Kelsey feels. Yes, Mary. Twitter Twitter is a jungle. It really is a jungle. Um But, and that's what like, I don't trust me, I see a lot of trolls, like, a lot of, like, Karen Reed trolls, and, like, it takes a lot for me to, like, any clap back on that, but, like, no. What happened with the fake account with whatever telling them not to donate a dime and all that? Oh, no, no, I'm clapping back. Like, I don't get, like, invested on Twitter because it's Twitter, like, everyone has a big voice on Twitter, that doesn't mean much in real life, but again, I feel protective of Kelsey, and I know how or right is right and wrong is wrong, and I feel very strongly about so now you're gonna literally have an alien attack. Well, okay. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna clap back, and I'm gonna get on my platform, and I'm gonna raise money. That's what I'm gonna do. So you let me know how that turns out for you, because it's not gonna turn out how you're thinking it's gonna turn out. But yes, Twitter is a place, Mary. It is. Um, Sorry I timed you out, Zach. Now I feel bad. Wait, where did you time him out? Tell me. Don't feel bad. He timed me out one time for no reason. I've forgiven him since, but it's a little sore subject. A little salty still. Okay. Lori said, by the time you see this, Lauren, it will be tomorrow, but very typical hearing the family court. Yeah, so very typical hearing, nothing extraordinary, just it went well, and the judge was fair, and so good. I mean, if it stinks for us not to see it, but, anyways, I get distracted very easily. Anyways, but yes, now we know, and, it seems like we didn't miss anything too important, and things went well for a girl, so that's what we want. Mary says, "I hate to say it, worry every time the baby falls trying to walk. Run, Kelsey will be blamed. She needs to record it all. Sorry, Kelsey. His family is missing brain cells. No lies detected, Mary." Yeah, unfortunately, Kelsey's a smart girl, so, no doubt, and, she has great attorneys, great people giving her advice, so I'm sure that they have thought of everything, but Mary, your point is well taken. Good night, Kristen, thank you for being here. Um, the 50K was specifically for the $12 a week child support and half of daycare expenses, if any. Gotcha. See, Lori knows everything. She clears it all up. Okay, that makes perfect sense. Okay. All right. Very expensive habits, hobbies. All right. Okay, so aliens are not planning on letting baby learn to read so he can see how wonderful dad's family is in the early years, eh? Mary, are you from Canada? Because I love it. Also, I don't think I've met a Canadian I have not liked. Yeah, that's the sad part. The baby's gonna not be a baby his whole life, and he's going to see this. Like, I hope that Justin starts thinking about that, but leopard doesn't change his spots, so I'm not, too hopeful, but we can hope and wish, and hopefully, he can mature, but, I don't know. Miss V USMC gifted 10 Common Sense Investigator memberships. Thank you so much. And again, you guys are like so generous. It's the most generous chat ever. And thank you so much, and congratulations to all the new members. Now that it doesn't tell me who's the new member, and I hate that because, like, I know in chat I can see who it is, like when I'm watching someone else. But congratulations if you got one of the gifted memberships from Miss VUSMC. Thank you so very much. If you are now a member, you have access to the photos that I post just for my members. I take a lot of photos, and it's just a way of me like showing you like more of like who I am off stream, things I enjoy, like my animals, the beach, big beach goer, and things like that. I'm just a big photo taker. So um I will share the pictures that, make me, I don't know, feel like I give you a better understanding of who I am. So now you guys are able to see those and remind me, actually, I need to post some more of those for you guys. So thank you so much. Side eyes, Jess, how are we? This is kind of Miss B. Thank you. Okay, Mary got one. Look at that. The new chatter is now a member and was gifted a membership. Amazing. Um, maybe it's Justin himself. Yeah, who knows? Side eyes, my spirit animal. Side eyes is my spirit animal as well. Oh, look, Lori got one. Miss V, thank you for getting those oh, maybe she didn't. Okay, she's just thanking you. Look at her. She's a wonderful mod, and she's thanking. She is just doing all the things. Poor Lori has had the longest day, and she's even doing mod responsibilities that she doesn't have to do. She's an overachiever, guys. We love Lori. But yes, thank you so much, Ms. V, for the memberships. That was beyond generous, and thank you so much. No, Bourbon Street was crazy. The hotel resorts we stayed in Out window, one corner had someone reading and yelling the Bible. Okay. The other corner, we had a dive bar. Wow, it's quite the contrast. Sounds like a corner, every corner of like a certain location down here, we have people that are like they yell into the Bible, really like blocking the like volume of their voice. I don't understand that because it seems like that is maybe not it's counterproductive of what you're trying to do, but they, like, really yell, I don't know. Sounds like the same type of people we have on certain corners down here. Okay. Tune into Mazza's this Sunday. Yes. Send your questions to Lauren ahead, and I will answer everything. She's gonna tell us everything, ladies and gentlemen. I know I always have questions, for Lori, and so I know you guys do too. Um And so Mazza, if you weren't here earlier, Mazza announced on this show that the next Kelsey fundraiser will be this Sunday. He is working out a time. He doesn't know yet a time. So obviously myself and Lori will be there. Um, and it will be fantastic. And we'll see. We'll see if we get some more tweets from Ashley. I may check my Twitter during the show this time and see since she was purposely trying to get people not to donate. And it's so funny because like I had so many comments and people saying, "Oh, I wish I had known this yesterday. I would have donated even more." Like it's such a backfire. Like it's just not they're just not bright. They're just not bright. Miss V saying, "Loving this channel and I want to support." Thank you so much. You're amazing, and I'm so happy that you found us. I'm so happy that you are loving it here. We have a great chat, and I think you'll enjoy it here. Lauren, I need to go call my sister out of state. I will see you later. Thank you, Tammy. You're always here and a great supporter of the channel. So thank you so much, Tammy. Have a fantastic evening. Justice for All said, "Someone should tell the aliens that even strippers have custody of their children." This is true. I mean, come on. So it's so silly, isn't it? Like when you put it that way, it's so silly. Like, what are we doing? And again, if you're choosing to spend your money for your attorney in this way and waste money on stupid motions, go right ahead. But like you're digging your own grave. Like you're not helping yourself. But far be it from me to tell you how to spend your money, Justin. Um, let's see. If people are indigent, the court has free services, but not the best, and at frames are limited. Yeah, it's really, it's. I wish everyone had the same support, same quality of attorneys, but unfortunately, it's really not like that. I mean, I guess it's good that they have it, but I just hate that it's based on money. It seems very unfair, like one of our commenters said. Okay, Lauren, it was good to see you. When you get this comment, I'll be eating breakfast. Zach, if you're still here, I was saying we can officially let Expert know that I am the slowest. Okay, he wins by a mile. He at least gets to comments like in like 10 minutes. I feel like. Let's see. No, it was a lie. He is telling a fantasy story. Enjoy your drink and put the phone down. Um, let's see. I could see being really good friends with Lauren if I lived near her. Yes. I Tammy, you like we're always on the same page. So, it is mutual. It is mutual. I'm eating a hamburger, my COVID puppy, Louie, that was trained in the park behind. Anyway, I'm good. I have food and I am calm. Okay, good. We're no longer hangry. I love that. I love that. My girl Strains is here. I find it you probably hear like a long time ago. I'm just getting it to it because I'm slow. Okay. But she says, I find it genuinely awesome to have met you and Lori. I love to have people like you and her in my life. It's rewarded my sense of purpose and passion in life. Aw, Strange, you're so sweet. Strange is also, I believe, a Mass resident, and she is a huge supporter of Kelsey. I got to meet her at the trial, and you guys, if you watched the trial, you probably saw her. She always had the really cute like ribbons or bows in her hair that were purple to support Kelsey. Very, very active supporter of Kelsey, and she's adorable as well. So if you watched the trial, you probably would have spotted her adorable like bows and ribbons, and she's a doll. And it was amazing to meet you as well. That's what I'm saying, like, it's just such a good community and, just really good people, like, that genuinely care, and, it's great. I love it. How did I miss this live tonight? Peace Geek, I don't know, but I'm glad that you're here now. I don't know, Expert is pretty slow and squirrely. Well, this is true, but I mean, I think at one time I was like 30 minutes behind straight. Like it was bad. I had to just like skip because I was so behind. Like for instance, I'm just now seeing Maz's comment. He was probably here 30 minutes ago. Raven Rogue has been inactive all day. Oh, okay. Not so talkative on a Tuesday, huh? Tuesday Tuesdays, we don't tweet. Yeah, I'm interested to see if we hear anything from her ever again, actually. Um, I again, the come on, people are not dumb. Again, I don't know. There's a new one that is possibly related to someone in the family. Um, but that is interesting. Lauren, the bar is Thirsty Whale. Um, I don't know. Where are you getting the information? Because we gotta vet that stuff. We don't want to just say it because the last thing I want to happen is for anybody to get bad reviews that wasn't the bar in question. So we got to make sure like of the information. But yeah, tell me what you know and why you know it and how you know it. You are quickly building your channel. Guess I need to help you get more memberships. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Jeannie, my girl. She gifted some the other day too, and she is so generous. Jeannie gifted 5 Common Sense Investigator memberships. Thank you so much, Jeannie. Congratulations to anyone who got them. I can't see it. I don't know how other creators see it. Um, I can see it when I'm in other people's chats, but congratulations if you got one, Jeannie. Thank you so much. You are always so kind and generous, and I really, really appreciate it. So also congratulations to you guys. You're now are have access to like the photos that I post just for the members. So that is amazing. Um, wait, nice. Jeannie, that's my name too. With an official eye. Oh, very cute. And I love the play on the letters and stuff, Jeannie. It's very, very cute. Adorable. Also, what's your cat's name? I need to know. Karma wants to know. The owner of the bar was a police dispatcher in Newburyport. Nikki Dormer. Nikki Dormer. Um, where are we getting this information? Tell me. It's just us. Tell me. Tell me the secrets. Um, tell me what you're thinking and where you're hearing it from. Some people are kind of dumb. Yes, Chastity knows. Chastity knows because she has a voice like an angel. Okay. Chastity also has a YouTube channel. And if you like music and you like people with voices like angels, I suggest you go give her a sub. She also is a Panic at the Disco fan. Come on. She is a wonderful, fabulous person. Um, oh, hold on one second. That's weird. My phone vibrated, like I had a text, but there was no text. Alright. Callie Ann is her name, and see and she adopted me as a kitten, Callie Ann. That's fine. Jeannie, were you here when I told my story about the recent cat that adopted me as well? And when, they say you adopted them, sometimes they pick you, and I had a cat do that. And I don't know if you were here for that story. She had kittens. She's long story short, she now lives inside, and this is very new. She's still getting used to everyone, but it's going well. She was an outside stray. We have a lot of strays in my neighborhood because people are idiots and they can't take care of their pets and, responsibly. So, but they're all like feral. So, I'm a huge animal lover. And okay, you heard the story. Okay. Okay, good. Anyway, so it's going well. It's going well. She's doing really well with especially two of them that are super friendly. And oh, cats. They do funny things. Then sometimes you can't see it and I can see it and then I laugh. Um, fantastic. All right. Well, I don't really have a whole lot more to talk about, but I am interested in Nikki Nikki. Nikki. Um Nikki, if you're still here, tell me your source, my dear. Um let's see. What else is going on this week? My pup ran to me and put his head in my lap. Game over. He picked you too. That's so cute. Oh my gosh. Um, Mirage of Reality. It was the bar Raven posted on X. Really? Do you have that? Do you have like a screenshot that you can send me? Does anyone have a screenshot they can send me of this? Um, okay. So Raven's posting about that, huh? Wait, let's see. Wait, when? Because Mazda said she has not been active. Was this like an old tweet and then it was removed? I am going to look right now. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. If you participate in the Twitwat, um, Lori, if you participate in the Twitwat and you like to tweet back at trolls who are asshats, okay? This little asshat, Jerome at OCFS 2026. I don't know what he's replying to, but homie just went at my dude KY Maverick and said some rude things. I'm not repeating, but I will put it up to the thing. And if you're so inclined, because when I'm done, I'm gonna let him have it because listen, I'm telling my people, don't come at my people. You can come at me, but don't come at my people. Okay. That's what he just tweeted back at KY Maverick. And now I'm ready to go. Now I'm ready to go at Jerome, who is a troll and probably anti of some case. Oh, Jeannie's saying look at that. Look at that. Hold on. I have messages. What in the hell? I can't even do a live stream and all hell breaks loose on Twitter again. Oh, for freak's sake. Okay. Oh, okay. So people are posting like not necessarily Raven, but people are posting this guy Daryl. I don't know if you see if you're on Twitter a lot. I guarantee you've probably seen him. I think I blocked him a long time ago. Uh, a troll. I think it's. Don't quote me on it, but I think he's a troll. Like an anti Karen Reed people. He's posting that it was that bar and posted a photo of Kelsey in a bikini that's obviously AI because it's just like a restroom. I don't know. She looks damn good. I is this supposed to like shame someone? I don't know. Okay, Daryl again. Uh, okay. So is it Daryl or Daryl? Anyways, so somebody mentioned last night. Okay, all right. This is so apparently he posted that and last night again. This is a troll, so um yeah, I would be interested. You know what? How does anyone know like how to get the messages where if you don't right, right, Lori. We ride at dawn. We ride at dawn. I'll pick you up. Um, right. So again, don't come at my people. I hate that shit. Um, does anyone know how to get like where there it's like requested message like if you don't follow the person back? Because I think that what is it? Why do they make it so difficult? Oh, requests. Oh, I was like, what is that noise? My cat is on the little thingy. I will scoot over so you can see. Oh, and then he hops down. Happy, what you doing? You come say hi? You come say hi to the peoples. Come here. Okay. I don't have anything from you. Do. Oh no! How did my why? Why did my why did my chat get smaller? I already can't see. Somehow it got smaller. Good night, Jeannie. Thank you so much for being here and hanging with us. Um, I think someone DM'd you on X. That's what I was just checking. I did not get anything, and I just checked my request, and I did not get anything either. Um, yeah. Again, if anyone has it from Raven, send it to me. I would be very interested to see it. Mirage of Reality yesterday during your live, Raven posted it. Okay, well, that's good timing, isn't it? Let me see. All right. Okay. Was it on a reply to something or was it just a tweet? I mean, I guess I can figure that out, but let's see. Thank you. Thank you for telling me so I can look at it. Raven. Hmm. Oh, they have 22 followers now as opposed to like their 6 from the other day. Um, hmm. Oh, that's funny. Nancy's telling them everything. She tagged them. She tagged them. She retweeted Kyle Sharkey's motion papers and then tagged this person. It was like, "Justin, you're the problem." Um, go to all top right corner. I found it. Why did they make it so difficult? Goodness. True crime junkie in North Carolina. Hello. Just found your channel and I love it. Thank you so much. I am so happy that you did, and I'm so happy that you're here. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm happy that you love it, and I think you will love it here. It's a good place to be. You are overtime. Yes, I know. And like I can tell my attention span is like lagging. I'm like, oh, my phone. Then I like get okay, focus. All right. Oh, what is this? Someone posted a picture of the aliens. Wait a second. Actually, she was back in 2004, so I'm not sure what you're thinking by going around calling people effing morons. Okay. I don't know. Um, okay. It's weird. Let me see. Notice who's with the family. Her new adoptive parents, you effing moron. Oh, okay. All right. Well, Ashley's angry, guys. She's maybe she should take some anger management. Um, no, okay. Mm. That one I think I saw. Yep, I think I did. Okay. You're also nervous that everyone is finding out about her being banned and kicked out of multiple bars. See, this is the only ones I'm seeing is where they're not naming them. Um, yeah, now I'm back at like when I clap back at her. I don't know. I'm not seeing it. I wonder if she took it down. Um, again, the internet is forever, so like I know someone has a screenshot. So if you do, send it to me. I am not seeing it, so my guess would be that it was taken down. She was quite on a tweet frenzy, to say the least. So it wouldn't shock me if she removed it. Um, let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. And then all her wait, not seeing any posts. It looks like she removed her post, but didn't know how to remove the replies or something. Um, yeah, weird. The posts are gone, like her wall's wiped, and then but the replies are still there. And my queen Audrey Elliott follows her. I love you, Audrey. Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah. Okay, let's see who her followers are. Oh, verified followers. Someone named Laura. Uh, Texan Kit Kat. Let's see. Just do all the followers. Coffee with Karen. Okay. Tara Roach. Robin Pizza. All these people sound so real. Tara Roach, Robin Pizza. Okay. Oh, mm, Susan Rose. Like all these people sound made up. Oh, isn't that something? Lori, you'll be interested to know that Jerome, that made the horrible comment to Maverick follows Raven Rogue. Hmm. Hmm. How do people with burners, like, how do they, like, manage all of them? I don't know. It must be nice to, like, have that kinda time. In YouTube's opinion, not mine. Yes. 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 How convenient that the Jerome account has only 1 follower, and it's Bright Light Jules Carp. Is it really? Dude, Ugh, sure is. Dude, what is wrong with these people? Like, I ugh. Um, I'm gonna yell at him first, and then I'm gonna block him. Um, yeah, these people, dude, I can't. This is why I don't usually clap back on Twitter, 'cause, I just I abstain usually, um, but, you know, every now and again. Every now and again. Lauren, I slick through, we came across the same thing. Yes, well, you're telling me, and then I was, like, right on his thing, so I'm like, "Ooh," and then in real time, I went and saw, and you were absolutely right. Um, yeah, these people are gross. Oh, following, who does she follow? Oh, Elon Musk. That's real original. Oh, she follows one person. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Well, I think there's some more rogue accounts being made as we speak. Um, but anyways, if anyone has the screenshot of her saying that that's the bar, send it to me. I'd be interested in it for sure. My guess is she took it down. Which, I don't know. Could mean something, could not. I don't know. Jerome. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Jerome made my day. Doesn't bother me as long as I time to replay the screenshot as you have time to replay the screenshot it before they delete. I mean, listen, Maverick, me and Lori were ready to ride. We were ready to ride at dawn. Okay. Um, I just found it fitting that he is following Raven, and that tracks. And the only person that's following, is it Jerome? Yeah, is Jules Carp. Ugh. Okay, Chassis said, I'm done. Had my run at him. Jim and 51 Tweaky, and I wasn't foul, snarky. Look at you. She's doing it. She is doing it. Strains gifted one common sense investigator membership. Thank you so much, Strains. You are so kind and generous. Thank you so much. And whoever got it, congratulations. You are now a member and you have access to um the photos that I post for you guys. Thank you so much. Um, okay. KYC. Kelsey's case is getting its own version of antis. Yes, yes. You know you've made it when you have antis. Congratulations. That only means a bigger settlement when it comes time. That's that's my take on it. Kelsey and Karen are gonna have big settlements, in my opinion, and well deserved. He has 0 followers at the time of the post. Oh, really? Oh, well, he must have won Jules Carps over there 'cause, was it who he followed or who followed him, Chastity? Uh, I don't know, one or the other, but yeah, it was classic, classic. Um, Age of Nefarious, how are you? Yes, yeah, I don't know, guys. It's wild. Twitter is a wild place. There's a reason that Queen Melanie doesn't partake on there, and it is totally okay to not do that. And it's also good to take some breaks. And it's hard to do so, I think, too, with Twitter because it's like if you miss an afternoon, sometimes you miss a lot. That's how fast things are over there. But sometimes it's necessary to take a break from that, and it's a variant of the AFKR. That's so perfect. It's a variant. That's what it is for sure. Julie Carp has the worst take. Oh, yes, she is really nasty. I can't get over, Coffindoffer. I don't think, like, does it get any worse than her? Like, literally everything she says, it ends up being the exact opposite of what she says. And then I have to remind myself that even the FBI have receptionists, and so I wonder if she was a receptionist for the FBI because I can't for the life of me, and also, like, for everything good and holy, hope that people like that were not employed in any kind of significant manner at the FBI because Lord help us all. Um, Literally everything she says is wrong and it like comes back and is literally the exact opposite. For instance, Luigi Mangione, she's on there talking about he is like you can tell he moves with the stealthness of a SWAT team member. He is trained, he is professional, and I'm looking at this dude like, "What are you talking about? No, no, absolutely not." And like, I remember the time I screenshotted it just so I could like, because I knew that was not going to age well. Like, dude, you could tell, dude didn't know what he was doing. And sure enough, yeah, not trained. Not trained, definitely not SWAT. A kid with a printed gun or nug. Apparently, we have to say nug now. Um, and yeah, so it's literally everything she says is the exact opposite. It's like always opposite day in Coffindoffer's life in her universe. Um, KY said, I took immediately as family because, um, I took it immediately as family because it was my take on Justin's filing that he was responding to. Yes. KY is always, always so insightful. If you're not following him on the Twitch Watts, what are you doing? Run and follow him. And also, Lauren, I think it's what is it? Mullins Law. It's Mullins Law on there too. Yeah. Go follow them on Twitter. Always breaking news, always post incredible stuff. So that's two accounts you can follow and they're trusted. So he got caught at a damn McDonald's, didn't he? He sure did, eating a hash brown. But he moved like a member of the SWAT team trained. I was like, I can't. Am I hearing? Yes, I am hearing this. Hi, Vita. I'll come say hi to the people. I think she's crawling on the back of the chair. She, Vita, Vita Book. Oh, she's my chatty one. Girlfriend will talk to me anywhere in the house. Like, and if I start doing anything, any work on my computer, she's, hi, pretty. You showing off? You so pretty. You so pretty. Tell everyone. You tell everyone. Um, she's so talkative. Like if she's anywhere near you, she's constantly talking. Hi. What do you see? You see the stars? Say hello to the people. Can you say hello? What you doing, Beta? Hi, honey. Hi. She's my little Velcro child. Um, she's very sweet. She got very sick. Oh. She got very sick when she was a kitten, and she had an upper respiratory infection, and that thing would not clear up. We saw every vet in the same clinic because like nothing was working, and her eye, like, I mean, it looked like I thought she had like gotten into like a fight with one of the other cats, and like a tear duct had torn or something. And so I was like, "What in the world?" And no, it was their upper respiratory infection. You can see her playing back there. Um, but she had to take so much, like so many antibiotics, like in such a short time that they were like, this may like stunt her growth. Like one of them, I don't remember which one. Um, and she had to take it for like, she had to take like 2 or 3 pills a day for like wanna say, like, 14 days. Um, it finally cleared up, but, like, so I don't know, like, I can't tell. I mean, she's a small cat, but I can't tell, like, if it stunted her growth or not, but, um, it was scary because she was still, like, very much a kitten, and, so when that happened, she got, like, very close to me and, like, so now she's, like, my Velcro girl, but, she's a sweetie. Mullen's Law, that's because 'cause you're a badass and a tough cookie. It's a rough crowd on X. Yes, facts. Mullen's Law is like, "What? X? Please. Please." Trust the attorneys with snark. 100%. Um, 100%. Yeah. But also, like, Lori's also classy, like, that's like, that's the difference too, like, she has snark, but she's classy. She's, like, the perfect mix. Um, it's good times. Well, guys, I don't really have anything else to talk about. Um, if you donated to Kelsey, thank you so much. I'm gonna go check the gifts and go after the live and see if we have any on there with alien attack in the description, and I'll know it's from you guys, and I'll total those up and see if we raise any money for her tonight. So if you were able to donate, thank you so much. Kelsey thanks you. Her family thanks you. It really truly does help and make a difference. Um, thank you guys for hanging out with me. And I know I'm not the best at the technical aspect, but what I lack in the technical aspect, I like to think I bring in the passion. So um, it's a new channel. So if you I'm new to StreamYard and it shows. But we're a new channel, and so, like, if you are here for the first time, thank you. Please subscribe and like. Do all the things. If you hit the little notification bell, it will tell you the next time that we go live so you don't miss it. I do a lot of, like, last minute lives because for those of you who do not know, I'm a licensed private investigator. And so sometimes I don't know till last minute when I can hop on. So anyways, I appreciate everyone who is here, all of my regulars. You guys are amazing. And the ones who are the lurkers and don't chat, like was it Mary that she came out of her shell tonight? I love you guys as well. I know we don't always see you in the chat, and that's totally fine, but I appreciate you being here. Um and trying to think, unless anything else happens crazy, I will try to go live maybe Thursday or Friday. I don't know. Tomorrow, well, I don't know. I guess I could go to live tomorrow. I don't know. I'm figuring it out. We're also gonna play Chad Pizza at some point. I've gotta get that lined up though. And I know a lot of the guests that I want to come on to play that with, um, are kinda busy because 'cause they're getting ready for, like, Dollywood and stuff. So I don't know, but we may be able to do that as well. I We'll see. We'll get some other fun shows lined up, too, but, we do know we have a fundraiser, though, for Kelsey this Sunday at Mazza's. Nikki Pooh Bat Nikki Pooh Bat Carino says, "Is the show over? I will replay." I think so. I don't have anything else, like, to talk about, but, yeah, oh gosh, we've been live for, like, almost 4 hours, so, yes. But thank you for commenting, and your handle made me giggle, I like it. I think you're new here because I would definitely remember that one, so if you're new, thank you, please subscribe and like. And yes, feel free to start us over, and, you'll get all the things. Good night, Lori. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your insight as always, and have a wonderful night. Love you, girl. Chad Pizza Banana Chads. Yes. She said it all. She said it all. She's telling us everything. Um, yeah, so we're gonna have we'll do a fun stream with the Chad Pizza. Side Eyes Jess made me a logo for possible merch. I did not, sad news, I did not get back to my merch last night. That was what Ashley interrupted me from um when she was tweeting, and so I did not get back to that. So again, we will have merch coming soon. I cannot promise that it is cool as Emily's Foya and Find Out, because Emily is a whiz on the computer and all things. She's incredibly talented on so many levels. Um, but we're working on some merch, and it should be cute and it should be funny. So, good night, Chastity. Um, have a wonderful night. Thank you for being here. You're always here, and I appreciate it. All right. Again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was way longer than I thought it was going to be, but sometimes we get to chatting and we got a lot to say. And I like to go through the chat and see what you guys are saying too. So sometimes they end up being longer than anticipated. But you guys are amazing for being here and for tuning in. Thank you for everyone that joined from our queen Kimmy's chats. Now I'm gonna have to. Oh, that's what I'll do. I'll go back. I have so many things to do. I have to watch Nurse Kim's stream that I missed. I have to watch Emily's stream from the Farwell hearing that she attended today. Oh, Chastity won the next 4 Chad pizzas. That alone, I, I'm sure sounds good to me. She's a winner. She's a winner. Um, so I have so many streams, and then, like, I don't even know who is streaming right now, so I'm sure there's, like, all kinds of other ones, and I missed Will's petty stream from last night, that I still need to catch up on. Ashley's keeping me from my YouTube, presentations that I normally watch, so we'll have to raise more money because of that. Okay, we gotta raise the money for Kelsey every time Ashley messes something up. You guys are the best. Thank you so much for tuning in. All the new people, thank you so much for coming, stopping by. Please hit the sub button. It is free, and the like, and please come back and join us for our next stream. So happy that you stopped in. I love you guys very much, and I will be live probably pretty soon. We'll see. But I'll see you guys soon, and I'll see you on the mean streets of the Twit Twat. Love you guys. Bye.